chest, heavy in your soul. Why your faith wavering in this crowded road? A flood coming, hear that thun-roused vibe. A fierce wind's here, feeling that tribe. I'm a part of this movement, watch me claim the stage. Switching up the narrative, turning the page. I'm Adam, yeah I said it, your daddy in this game. I'm Adam, you'll know the name, don't you dare put shame. I'm Adam, can't you see I'm your nightmare, boo? I'm Adam, call me what you like, I'm the truth. Yo, Danger, why you running wild, huh? Ain't got the guts. Why you scared to speak the truth? Cause your shit's nuts. Heard your prophet stories, blood boils in my veins. Why's your faith in fiction, acting all deranged? Stop making pretzels, just give me the real deal. Got questions in my heart, better let me feel. Why a 6-year-old got your prophet's heart? Got a daughter in your house, but what's the real part? Why Muhammad was lusty for his son's bride, dropped adoption just to chase them freaky vibes. Why he thirsting for those honeys, then running to his wife, calling them demons when he's the one acting trife. Power 30 men could only rock a bed. When Uma hollering, thought of feeling hot, getting fed. Now be chomp on that steak, pump that beat instead. Divine blessings raining, dreading the kafir's head. What kind of God you serving? Lies flushed, your story's so wild, even Hitler be blushed. Got more tales like this, pull up if you dare. Yo, slide in my stream, quit making dollars, I swear. Your prophet told you drink, don't play me like a fool, cause I'm catching my stride, ain't nobody's tool. Your prophet wild with the words, talking so crass, saying go ahead, bite his pop's dick, you trash. I'm Adam, yeah I said it, your daddy in this game. I'm Adam, know you know the name, don't you dare put shame. I'm Adam, can't you see I'm your nightmare, boo? I'm Adam, call me what you like, I'm the truth. Muhammad's the last prophet, Allah's the true God. Trust me bro, through Allah's words, no facade in Quran. The cycle spins, that's the scoop. No other proof, just belief in the loop. What's up with your hate Quran teaching disgrace? Deny your own teachings, now we scum in this place. Yo, we like donkeys, we dogs, riding through the race. Call us cattle, but we stay fly, holding our space. What's the deal with your God? Teach you how to lie. Minuscule mistakes, bringing floods from the sky. Creeping behind your back, got your weapons tight. If you are the kafir, we taking that flight. Hey. Yo, baby, listen up. Claim what's yours now. Ain't no dude rolling you, so pick your vow. Half brain, half belief, half the wealth you claim. In Islam, if you naked, girl, don't play that game. Still you fighting hard like a chicken for KFC. Deceived by the blind, do your faith really see? Your Quran's hiding secrets, dimming your spark. Your Allah's the real devil, lurking in the dark. I'm Adam, yeah I said it, your daddy in this game. I'm Adam, you know the name, don't you dare put shame. I'm Adam, can't you see I'm your nightmare, boo? I'm Adam, call me what you like, I'm the truth. Cashier dropping wisdom, cur to be in play. You testing my gang, I'll expose your whole way. I see you fronting, acting like you legit, but your Allah know you lying out here playing that shit. Islam broke my heart, lost my crew, bond was through. Thought I found the truth, but it was a lie, who knew? Left the faith on the road, torn from the divine. Tears flow like rivers, left my home behind. Pride I wore like a crown, turned to dust in the blaze. Had a prophet on my mind, bowed my head in shame. Now I'm down, just a victim of struggle and blame. Lost in the streets, trying to figure out my name. Spit on your blind faith, I stay true, no faking it. Temptation of paradise, nah, I ain't chasing it. You brought the blade down, but I wield the pen. Armored in truth, ain't no stopping me, friend. I'm Hojako Murtadeen, that's my style. This ain't just fashion, it's my life for a while. I'm Adam, yeah I'm Adam, watch me rise, no doubt. I'm Adam, can't shake me, hear me shout. I'm Adam, yeah I said it, your daddy in this game. I'm Adam, yo know the name, don't you dare put shame. I'm Adam, can't you see I'm your nightmare, boo? I'm Adam, call me what you like, I'm the truth.
And hello everyone, this is your favorite Murtad live once again, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. And I'm so sorry I did not do my regular stream UK time 4 p.m. I'm so sorry, I've been busy, and Sister Hatun were also waiting for me, but I told her that I will not be able to do the stream. But I am back. I'm back with the two most handsome looking cutie pies of the world, Mr. Chase and Mr. Andrew. Look, how exalted is he looking?
That's so kind. That is so
Imagine
kind of you to
such a
say that.
cutie pie he is. With the blonde hairs. You know, Muhammad said, come and fight with me in Tabuk and I will give you blondies. That's what Muhammad was talking about. FYI, just to let you know.
Chase, you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I don't particularly want to be one of Muhammad's blondies, but that's all right.
You know what? I was gonna make a joke. I'm gonna keep that one to myself.
Refrain.
Yeah, I'll refrain for now.
All
Good
right,
to see
so
everybody. Yeah.
now that these two guys are actually chit chatting and they're forgetting everyone in the live chat who are watching and listening and they're chatting like they are in their bedrooms. Dude, this is not your bedroom. This is a live stream.
Yeah, you were I mean, hey, you were the one who brought up the blondies. I felt as though I needed I felt as though I needed to comment as a blonde myself. And but I'm ready to learn about Ibrahim.
Oh, perfect, perfect. I'm also ready to learn about Ibrahim, but the but I'm just telling you, Andrew is safe. You aren't because he has
Safe
a
from
dog.
oh,
You don't.
I do too. You literally saw Goose like
Oh yeah,
2
I
weeks
saw
ago.
Goose. Yeah,
And
keep
she's
him next
black
to you.
too.
Otherwise, Jibril will come and he will give it to Muhammad.
The dog? And then Muhammad will kill and eat her.
No, no, it's not about you. I'm talking about you, not the
Oh,
dog.
me.
To his
Good.
followers, because if you read Tafsir
Mm.
al-Qurtubi 9, chapter number 9, verse number 40, it's about the blondies that he was going for in Tabuk. Make sure of that. All right, so with that being said, I'm not going to blush Chase anymore. He's already red. He's getting more and more red, so that's not good. So let's talk about Ibrahim. What do we know about Ibrahim?
I mean, as far as the Quran goes, I've done a bit of a s- dive because I've been studying up on him to increase the strength of the argument against the Quran with the Talmud. But I mean, I also know quite a bit about him from the Bible. But I don't
Oh no,
know.
no, no.
What do you want? I'm talking about the Quran in specific.
Bible is a corrupt book, don't you know?
It's true. I forgot.
How can you forget that, man? So we are going to learn about Ibrahim from the Quran. Alhamdulillah.
Mm.
So when we read Ibrahim from the Quran, do we know where he was born?
Up to the point that I have read, I don't think so.
I don't.
Do we know where God led him or asked him to go?
I'm no.
I'd have to look in my notes. I don't think so though.
Come on, you guys are so mean. You have no idea about
Hold on, let me
Ibrahim.
look. I mean, I've got a lot of notes, but it might take me
Where
a
did
while.
where did he tell him to go?
Ah, let's learn together. Let's learn together.
Let's
Let's
learn
learn
together.
together. So we are going to learn about Ibrahim, and we are going to learn from the Quran only today. All right?
Okay, hang on. Let me.
Because Ibn Kasir said in his tafsir that he is not going to use any of the biblical sources when he is going to write the tafsir. So because Ibn Kasir is not writing anything outside the tafsir, so I'm not even going to use Ibn Kasir. Okay? Okay,
Sounds
that's
good.
all. Even though that when we will read that statement will be actually wrong, but that doesn't matter. We are not Islamophobes. So we are going to accept and acknowledge the statements of the beloved Ibn Kasir, and I am not going to say anything beyond or more than what he said. Okay?
Okay.
Quran has an order which is called a revelation order, and Quran has an order on which the Quran is written right now. When we are going to learn about Ibrahim, we are going to use the Quran in the revelation order.
Sounds good.
All right. So Quran chapter number 87 is by revelation the eighth chapter of the Quran. Revelation.
Okay.
The first seven chapters does not mention Ibrahim at all. By
Done.
revelation. The eighth chapter does. So let's open chapter number 87, verse number 18 and 19. Let's all read and understand who is Ibrahim.
Okay. Let me share real quick.
So, guys, in the live chat, while he's sharing, please like and share as much as you can. Very important. Okay. Very important. Please like and share. Your share matters. All right. Please tell us what it is written.
It says, "Indeed, this is in the former scriptures, the scriptures of Ibrahim and Musa."
And that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Sahih, bro.
So now we have just two verses about Ibrahim in the eighth chapter by revelation. You do realize that right now Muhammad is a prophet from the last 5 years, because for the first 3 years he was not supposed to tell anybody that he is a prophet, and he was not getting a lot of revelations. Now he is. Almost 7 years has passed. He is a prophet, supposedly from the Abrahamic religion, and the only thing that he knows about Ibrahim is a name to whom some scriptures has been given, not the book. Understand that. It's a Sohuf Ibrahim. If you read in the Arabic, it's Sohuf. It's not some pages of Ibrahim. Now, here it is not clear whether these pages are written by Ibrahim or it is written by somebody else. And also, at the same time, Ibrahim is connected directly with Moses. Read the last verse, sir, once again.
Moses.
No, verse, not Moses.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Verse.
meant the last word. The scriptures of Ibrahim and Musa.
Ibrahim and Moses. All right. So now imagine 7 years later, this supposed Deen Ibrahimi has nothing more than a word connected next to Moses and some scriptures. All right. I hope Quran will tell us more.
Mm.
Then Quran kept quiet for another 16 chapters. And now we go to 23rd chapter by revelation, which is 53rd chapter in the current Quran. So let's go to chapter number 53, verse number 37. Now imagine, guys, another couple of years have passed. 23 chapters of the Quran has been revealed, yet there is no information about Ibrahim for a so-called Abrahamic deen. You understand what I'm saying?
Completely.
All right. So
Well, Adam,
23rd chapter. Yes.
if I know the Quran as well as I
Mhm.
do, I know that it is a clear book that will eventually give all proper revelation needed to understand the topic.
Okay.
It's perfectly
Okay.
clear. No ambiguity whatsoever.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's
Yes.
perfectly clear. It is definitely perfectly clear. Will you be kind enough to read me the verse, please?
And Abraham who fulfilled.
What?
That's all it says. I like the next verse too, but that's all that verse says.
Okay. So now we have another name called Ibrahim. out of the blue and he fulfilled something. That's it, right? What did he fulfill? Let's read one verse before it. Maybe the context is there.
Or has he not been informed of what was in the scriptures of Moses and
Oh, so
Abraham who fulfilled?
who fulfilled the scripture of Moses?
No.
I thought Abraham was before Moses, not after Moses. So Moses is supposed to fulfill what Abraham said, apparently, not the other way around. What's happening, guys?
It,
Don't
you
know.
know, I may be stretching, but it does appear this is once again Muhammad does not actually know the biblical timeline and has confused a lot of people and when they're supposed to exist.
You are so Islamophobe. You are
Andrew,
so
No,
Islamophobe.
Andrew,
no.
get out
Dang
of
it.
my live stream.
Oh, no,
Get
guys.
out of my
I'm
live stream.
sorry.
I
I'm
can't believe
sorry.
you. You
How
know,
could I possibly have come to that conclusion?
why don't you move to like America where they tolerate your kind of hate speech? This is Mars that we're on right now, and Adam was so kind to invite us here, and you're being so hateful.
You're right. You're right. I didn't think about the laws of Mars and Adam's lack of desire for disrespect on his planet.
All right, so thank you so very much for letting me all know all of this beautiful information. Yet you did not tell me what he fulfilled.
That no bearer of burdens will bear the burden of another. That's what he fulfilled.
Is that fulfilling something?
Yes,
Is that written in the scripture of Moses?
of course. Well,
But
the original
Abraham,
one, not
so
the one
how
that you
can
have,
Abraham fulfill the scripture of Moses?
because he was there. Come on,
Ah, okay, okay,
you're
okay.
looking too
So,
into it.
so Quran went quiet for another 15 chapters about Ibrahim. Another 15 chapters. Now Quran goes to chapter number 38 by revelation, which is chapter number 38 by chance in the
Hmm,
current Quran as well.
nice.
So let's open chapter number 38, verse number 45 all the way to 47. See how many verses are about Ibrahim.
And remember our servants, Ibrahim, Isaac, and Jacob, those of strength and vision. Indeed, we chose them for an exclusive quality, remembrance of the home. And indeed, they are to us among the chosen and outstanding.
Oh, so let's read verse one by one. What did Allah supposedly give and chose who three people?
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
So Ishmael is not in the picture.
Mm-mm.
Ishmael was not chosen.
So according to Quran, Ishmael is not the chosen servant of Allah.
He does mention him here, but
Where?
he's not with Abraham.
Okay.
With
Ishmael,
Elisha?
Elisha, and
Okay.
who?
You are going down. You are going to 123rd verse. So let's not go far. Let's stick here. Stick here. Don't jump. Okay. So now,
Sorry.
uh, you are going to 48 verse. I'll go there as well. But right now, who is the chosen one?
Isaac.
No. You don't understand. Isaac and Jacob, because when you add Jacob, Jacob is the son of who?
Isaac.
And Isaac is the son of who?
Abraham.
Trust me, Allah of the Quran did not know that. Because Allah always talk about, and we gave him Isaac and Jacob. Imagine Allah have no idea that Jacob is not the son of Abraham. And he always mention it like that. Afterwards, the Tafsir writers write it in the Tafsir and they add son Isaac and grandson Jacob. Quran never mentions that. And we gave him Isaac and Jacob. You did not give him Isaac and Jacob. You gave him Isaac. And then Isaac you gave Jacob. Do you understand the problem here?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So these are the chosen people. What happened to these chosen people? Verse number 46.
They were chosen for an exclusive quality because they had a remembrance of the home.
I'm assuming remembrance of the home is a quality that they already had before.
Remembrance of the home is the remembrance of the real home when you die and you have a home. Okay. Click the last word in Arabic of this sentence. Click it.
الدار.
So this is the real home because this home, this world is a temporary world. So they were reminding people of the real home. Who? Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, not Ishmael. Next verse.
And indeed, they are to us among the chosen and outstanding.
So they are among the chosen and they are the outstanding group of people. All right. Now, Abraham finished now. What next? Next verse.
Oh, and remember Ishmael, Elisha, and Dul Kifl,
Mhm.
and all are among the outstanding.
And now Muhammad was like, damning or dang it. I did not mention Ishmael. Let me add Ishmael somehow. So now Ishmael is added with Elijah. Brother, what is the difference between in the number of years between Ishmael and Elijah?
A lot.
So 400,
You need to go in thousands.
40,
I was going to say at
40.
the least.
Well, hang on. And then
Just Google
they
it. That'll
left
be faster.
100.
I think it's like
I'm going
1,500 years. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna guess about 1,000 years. So anywhere from 1,000 to 1,100 years.
All right.
90. Yeah, was
I think
Ishmael.
around I'll go with Andrew. I think around 1500 years somewhere, give or take a couple of hundred years. So yeah, you are very close as well. So now here's the problem. The third person, only Allah knows best.
You
Dul
don't know
Kifl,
who.
only Allah knows best. We have no idea who that guy is. That guy is mentioned just once or
And it's
maybe
right
once
there.
more, and it's just that's it. You don't know
yeah.
who that guy is.
He's probably in the Talmud.
I was gonna say that. I was going to say that. That guy's got to be in the Talmud. I'll find him.
Okay, no worries. Now let's do one more favor. Go to chapter number 37, verse number 123.
123.
Let's read it.
And indeed, Elias or Elijah was from among the messengers.
Okay, here is who?
Elijah.
No, it's Ilyas. Why did Sahih International not translated it as Elijah?
I mean, does it?
Go back. Go back to the previous verse. Okay,
Elisha.
click on it.
واليسع.
Go back to the
Yeah.
previous one. Yes, right? Go back to previous one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, use the page forwarder. Now click on it.
إلياس.
Do you see that these two Arabic words are different?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ilyas is not Elijah,
Yeah, it can't be.
or Al-Yasa is Elijah.
So, but the last verse said it was Elisha.
Now that's the problem. When Muhammad was saying this, the translators are trying to pick up a synonym name in the Bible when Muhammad said certain things out of blue and he didn't even know how to pronounce the names. So he was
Yeah.
listening to something and he was saying something. That's what I say, but then I am an Islamophobe. What I'm saying is that the translators do not know who that guy is, so they are putting some English name to it. So if Elias is Elijah, which is most commonly supposedly said that it's Elijah, then Al
It is in the
Yas'a
Bible.
is not Elijah. So if you go back to chapter number 38, verse number 49, you will say that with Ishmael, there are two unknown people and we don't know about them. If we don't read Sahih International
واليسع.
Translation, we don't know about this guy.
So, but Elisha is a real person.
But this is not Elisha. If Elias is Elisha, then this is not Elisha.
No, 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 no. Elijah and Elisha are two different people.
Okay. Now you are talking to me as this guy is Elisha, right?
That's what it's. I mean, that's what the translators put. I don't know. I
How
don't
do
know Arabic.
that's what I'm saying. They don't know that.
Okay, so this is not the name for the biblical character Elisha.
Nope.
What is the name for the biblical character Elisha in Arabic?
Okay, tell me the name of Dhul Kifl.
No, I'm just asking.
Okay. I forgot. But you know, Usama Duck Dog remembers it. I'll open the Bible later and tell you.
Okay.
But
Did
that's
both
the
of those
problem.
just say
Okay.
Dulkifl?
Yeah, they
No,
do.
nobody knows about.
And
Nobody know about Dhul Kifl.
and well, apparently Dulkifl is they claim that's Ezekiel.
Really?
That's
No,
a
claim is in the tafsir.
yeah, it is. It's in the tafsir.
Okay.
They tried to
Okay.
make. They're like, oh, that's Ezekiel.
Because they don't have anything else, so they try to make some equivalent name in the Bible.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Here, hang on.
Okay, perfect. So now let's go forward. So far, tell me, what did you understand about Ibrahim
Me?
from the Quran so far?
Okay. Well, as far and near as I can tell, Abraham was born.
Excuse me.
And
When did Quran say he was
Ibrahim.
born?
Ibrahim. Oh, that's
When
a
does
great
Quran say he was
question.
born? So, as far as what you know is, there is a name called Ibrahim.
Okay.
Okay, that
Oh, you
name
mean like
Allah
up till
chose.
now?
Yes, that name Allah chose, and his two sons Allah chose, and those sons are Isaac and Jacob. Allah chose among the rest, and he fulfilled the prophecies of Moses.
Right.
That's all you know. Okay,
He had a great
now
remembrance of the home.
and they were talking about the afterlife or the home, the real home. All right. Now Allah kept quiet for another 4 surahs, and then chapter number 44 of the Quran by revelation, which is chapter number 19 in the current order, verse number 41 to 48. Allah is going to talk about Ibrahim again. Chapter number 19 is Surah Maryam. So somehow Maryam has to be associated with Ibrahim.
Okay. Hang on. So which chapter and verse? I was looking up Elijah and Elisha.
Chapter number 19,
19.
verse number 41 all the way to 48. That's what we are going to read.
41. Got it. I am among the best readers. It says, and mention in the book Ibrahim. Indeed, he was a man of truth and a prophet. When he said to his father, "O my father, why do you worship that which does not hear and does not see and will not benefit you at all? O my father, indeed there has come to me of knowledge that which has not come to you. So follow me. I will guide you to an even path. O my father, do not worship Satan. Indeed, Satan has ever been to the most merciful disobedient. O my father, indeed I fear that there will touch you a punishment from the most merciful, so you would be to Satan a companion. Said, have you no desire for my gods, O Ibrahim? If you do not desist, I will surely stone you, so avoid me a prolonged time. Said, peace will be upon you. I will ask forgiveness for you of my Lord. Indeed, he is ever gracious to me. And I will leave you, and I will leave you and those you invoke other than Allah, and will what? and I will leave you and those you invoke other than Allah, and will invoke my Lord. I expect that I will not be in invocation to my Lord unhappy.
That's it. 49 we'll read later. All right. So we'll read 49 later. Now, what do we understand from these verses? Give me, you read it, so give me a summary. What do you understand?
Essentially, Ibrahim was like, "Yo, Dad, why you worshiping the inanimate objects?" And his dad was like, "What, you don't like it? I'll kill you." And Ibrahim was like, "I'm gonna go. I don't like that you said that, but I'm gonna go pray that you'll be forgiven."
No, his father never said, "I'll kill you." You
He said, "I
misread.
will stone you."
Throw stones at you. Yeah.
Whoa, what?
So what is happening here?
Uh,
What is happening here?
that's a form of killing, though. Like he's gonna kill him. That's what he's implying.
Okay, if that's what you say.
But that's a like, that's what that means.
Oh,
If I say I'm
don't,
gonna
you
I'm
don't,
gonna
you don't
shoot
live,
you.
you don't live in a eastern part of the world. We throw stones at our dogs, the street dogs. So it doesn't mean that we are killing them. We are just throwing them to run away.
That's crazy. But it does seem that Ibrahim is calling for his father to abandon polytheism or
Yeah.
paganism.
Wouldn't it? Hang on. But wouldn't it be so much better if this meant stoning, like as in killing, because stoning was not even
Okay. Yeah.
instituted
There, Ibn Kasir
at
actually
that
takes your
time?
verdict as well. Ibn Kasir
Okay,
takes your verdict
it,
as
it
well.
makes
That's
it
not a problem.
worse in my opinion, because stoning was not instituted as a form of killing, like religiously, until
Yeah, that's fine. And
Yeah.
you can actually take it that way because some of the scholars are taking it that way as well. But some of the scholars are taking it, yeah, throwing stone to get him out of that area. So it depends what you read. So
or could mean
coming
getting stoned. I'm just
so
kidding.
coming back to the same point is Abraham is actually doing dawah in his home, in his hometown,
True.
and he's having an argument with his father, whose name is Azar.
Yes, not Terra.
You Islamophobe. Where did you get the word Tara? Quran talks about Azar, and right now Quran did not tell you the name of the father. I'm just telling you something that comes in the future. I know the future.
Right. I'm
All right,
sorry.
so we know so far Ibrahim, when started to know about some god, we don't know who, he started to tell his father. All right, and the father is not happy, and then they are having an argument. Now let's read verse number 49.
So when he, I'm guessing that's Ibrahim, had left them and those they worshipped, Isaac and
Mhm.
Jacob, and each we made a prophet.
All right, so once again, do you understand there is no Ishmael?
Also, Isaac wasn't a prophet.
Who said that?
I
You,
mean, is he?
you, you Islamophobe. It's written in front of you.
They're all prophets.
I could understand, like Jacob, I could.
Every
Is there,
Quranic character is a prophet if they come from the previous scriptures, Chase. Come on now.
but
Keep
is
up.
there a passage in the Bible in which,
No, Andrew, it just says we made them a prophet.
hang on, now I have to look this up. I'm pretty sure, because I could see Jacob, right? Because Jacob, like, he speaks with God.
Guys,
He's
understand
wrestles
that
him.
Chase actually has to
Chase.
fulfill his desire of knowledge while we are doing live streaming.
I'm
And
sorry.
he wants to do Islamophobia action over here rather than just reading what Allah is saying. He's not accepting Allah's words. Guys,
I'm
that's the problem
sorry.
with Chase. He just don't accept what Allah is saying. Such a mean guy, man. That's why he's blondie.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
trust
Muhammad
what
said,
Allah
that's
said.
I
why
was,
I'm gonna
I
give
was cursed.
blondies.
No. If Allah really wanted to curse me, He could have definitely made me a different color. That's how it always goes.
No,
That's
no,
why.
no.
That's why
Sir,
Ham was cursed to be black.
no, no. Ham is not black. He's pink.
According to who?
Like the because of his
Ham
name.
is pink.
Because of
Oh,
his name.
Ham.
What are
Yeah.
you saying?
Okay. Ham, like Noah's son, Ham.
Oh, man, I thought ham
No,
that
no,
we
no,
eat.
no. Ham is pink though, and
Well,
it is good.
I have learned that I take Allah's word to be what it says better than some, because I was in a text debate with a Muslim brother online, and I was saying Surah 930 just straight up says that all Jews worship Ezra. And he said, no, it's specifically about Medina. And I say, show me where it specifies Medina. He was like, you just need to understand the context. I was like, where's the context?
So I'm gonna give you a context. So you understand right now over here, Abraham's father is saying to either stone him to death or stoning him. And now what happened? He moved out. Can you read it again?
Yes.
With
Um,
and then when he moved out, what did Allah do?
you want me to read verses 48 and 49?
No, 48 is done, like 49. He
Okay.
was very unhappy, and 49. So when he left them, so he suddenly left them, did
Yep.
not do anything. And then what did Allah do when he left them?
They gave him Isaac and Jacob.
Okay, so they gave him Isaac and Jacob. Now Allah is going to change the topic for some verses. And then he will go back in verse number 58. So scroll all the way down to 58.
Got it. Okay, so Allah can refer to himself in the first person plural, but are we allowed to refer to him in the third person plural?
Ideally
They?
speaking, no, because it will be they, them, which is pretty bad. Then we'll go into alphabet group.
Yeah.
So try
I
not
think
to do that, Mr.
I'm just
Islamophobe.
well, I'm just curious because I want to respect Allah as much as I can. And when he says we, I kind of have to say they, or else I'm being disrespectful to the pronoun. That could
Exactly. And Isaac and Jacob are brothers. Yes, sir. According to Quran, there is no distinction between Isaac and Jacob. And Allah gave them Isaac and Jacob. This is the second time you're reading it. Now let's read 58. What does it say?
All right. Those were the ones upon whom Allah bestowed favor from among the prophets of the descendants of Adam, and of those we carried with Noah, and of the descendants of Ibrahim and Israel, and of those whom we guided and chose. When the verses of the Most Merciful were recited to them, they fell in prostration and weeping. I have a question.
Who
Is
is
it
Israel?
ever is it ever established in the Quran that Israel is Jacob and that he had a
Never.
name change? It's not established. That's
Never.
hilarious. I
Nobody
find that
knows.
very funny.
Nobody knows who is Israel except the tafsir scholars and the translators that they actually add Jacob
That's funny.
in the brackets. So now we have another character called Israel. Okay, just remember, it's not Ishmael, it's Israel. So in the context of chapter number 19, Ishmael is not even in the picture. And chapter number 19 is 47th chapter by revelation. Imagine that. It is the 47th chapter by revelation. Quran has 114 chapters. 114. So 40% of the Quran has already been revealed. Okay. Now, Allah kept quiet after that for another 9 chapters. And then Allah went to chapter number 52 by revelation, which is chapter 11 in the current order of the Quran. So let's go to chapter 11, verse number 69 to 76.
All right. I can appreciate when Allah gets the order of those people correctly. He did know that Adam came before Noah, who came before Ibrahim, who came before Israel.
I'll show you later on. Allah mixes all of them, so don't worry. We are going there. Don't relax.
Oh, okay,
Take a chill.
good. I'm glad. All right. Let's read. You said 69 through 76.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And certainly did our messengers come to Ibrahim with good tidings. They said peace. He said peace, and did not delay in bringing a roasted calf. Okay.
Woohoo! So roasted calf is just
That
hanging there,
right.
and Abraham did not take time to just bring it. But one important thing over here.
Okay.
One important thing over here. Who came?
The angels. Oh well, it says our
No,
messengers. Sorry, that was tough to say
thank
there.
you. Angels or messengers.
Love it.
Angels or messengers? Messengers. Thank you so very much. So messengers came. In the Quran, there is a clear distinction where Allah wants to say angels, He writes angels. Yet, some of the context of the verses, Muslims has to add angels. Why? We will read it later. Here, Allah says in the Arabic, if you click on the third word in the Arabic, third word, click it.
رسلنا
This word comes from Rasul. Rasuluna means the messengers that came to him. They're messengers. So right now, this verse is not saying whether they are human or non-human. We have no
True.
idea. All right. Now, the next verse is going to tell us what happened. Let's read the next verse.
Okay. But when he saw their hands not reaching for it, he distrusted them and felt from them apprehension. They said, "Fear not, we have been sent to the people of Lot."
You know English, right?
I have a general grasp.
What does apprehension means?
Apprehension means like a fear, like a fear that makes you unsettled.
Okay. Click on number 1, right next to apprehension.
This one?
No, number 1, as in number
Oh,
1,
number
right
one.
next to apprehension. Read it.
Traditionally, if a guest refused to eat, it meant that he harbored ill will toward the host or intended him harm.
How does the writer knows that at the time of Abraham, this was the tradition?
He doesn't. Not even the writer knew any of that.
So somehow Abraham is in the middle of nowhere because he left his hometown. He went into the middle of nowhere, and we don't know according to Quran. We are just assuming because he left his father and the hometown of his father and went out. Where? We don't know. Did Allah said go somewhere? We don't know. Where is he going? We don't know. But he has left his hometown, so I'm assuming, according to the revelation out of the Quran, he left his hometown, so he is somewhere. Okay. At that somewhere, how is this a tradition? And was there a tradition at the time of Abraham in the Abraham's hometown? How does the writer knows that? The translator knows that? Because nobody can comprehend this verse that if somebody is not eating the food, how can Abraham be fearful? Okay, that's
Yes,
point number 1.
especially if they're angels, then it would just be like, okay, well, yeah, I mean they don't really eat. I appreciate Sharma's comment. He said that maybe the people that came to Ibrahim were the Al-Zut.
No,
Those were Allah's messengers.
Al-Zut were special creation created from Muhammad only.
Oh, say sorry.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
that's a special. That's Muhammad's privilege, right?
Yeah. So now, then he was fearful. Perfect. So, what was the answer from the messengers to whom Abraham was fearful?
They were actually a lot nicer to Ibrahim than they were to Muhammad. Full of Lot.
No. Okay. So you got cut off. So say it again.
Oh, sorry. Fear not, we have been sent to the people of Lot.
Unbelievable. So I go to, where are you? You are in America. So let's say I go to Texas, but you live in Chicago. So
Would
I go
never
to
live in
Texas
Chicago.
to you, and I say, and you are fearful, and I said, don't fear. I was actually sent to somebody in Chicago. Then why the hell are you here?
Yeah.
Like, are you here to ask me for the direction for the people of Lot? Allah
Just
did not
down the
know
road.
about Sodom and Gomorrah, the city named Sodom and Gomorrah. Whenever Allah mentions Sodom and Gomorrah, Allah mentions that the people of Lot. There is no Sodom and Gomorrah. When Muslims say sodomy, I ask them the question, where is Sodom that you are referring to sodomy? Because I don't see that in Quran. How are you getting this word from? They actually borrow the term sodomy from the Christians as well. Allah always speaks about the people of Lot, not Sodom and Gomorrah. When I first came to West and I heard the term sodomy, I was like, what the hell is that? Because Quran never mentions about Sodom and Gomorrah. It's the people of Lot. So now some messengers came to Ibrahim and they actually wanted to go to the people of Lot, not to Lot, to the people of Lot. Read the next verse, sir.
Sorry, we got a Muslim in our chat, and he
No
I
worries.
told
Tell
him
him
to
he can join in
come
if he wants
refute
to.
us. Yeah, I
And
told him.
Yeah.
his question, his statement's not really about the topic.
It's
but
not about the topic either. So
Chase,
it's
if you
really
scroll
not all
down, you
that
can keep
helpful.
typing, and I'll read the next verse if you want to scroll
Yeah,
down while
yeah,
you're
you got
doing
it.
your thing.
What verse?
Is it
Just
71?
this one.
Yes.
Okay.
And his wife was standing, and she smiled. Then we gave her good tidings of Isaac, and after Jacob, or sorry, and after Isaac, Jacob. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
absolutely
so
implying.
Abraham's wife is going to have two sons, Ishmael and Jacob.
Yeah,
So from the last three times when we said we gave him Isaac and Jacob, it actually says in the Quran that these two are the sons of Abraham.
yeah, that's 100% what it's implying.
Can we read this verse once again?
And his wife was standing, and she smiled. Then we gave her good tidings of Isaac, and after Isaac, Jacob.
Hmm.
So just real quick, I want to. So there's is there anywhere in the Quran where it actually explains like who Lot is in relation to Abraham?
That's another stream.
Okay, that's
That's
fine.
a lot in Quran. Okay,
Okay,
because lot
Okay.
is a lot in Quran. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you something. Read the last sentence of the previous verse. What does it say? What are the angels here for?
To the people of
Fear
Lot.
not, fear not. We have been sent to the people of Lot. Okay, why are they giving glad tidings to Abraham if they were sent to the people of Lot? What kind
They
of a
just want to swing by and say hi.
messengers are they? They're like, okay, Alamiya, now that we are here with Abraham, can you tell me some message for the Abraham as well? So Abraham was like just a side character, you know. We are here for the people of Lord, but now that we are here, hey Allah, can you tell us something for Abraham as well? All right, Abraham, there you go, Isaac and Jacob.
Sorry, you guys can. I keep forgetting
So
that you can
No,
hear
no,
me typing.
forget
that was
forget the Muslim, forget the Muslim,
well, no,
forget
no,
the
no.
Muslim.
The Muslim, he wants to debate is Jesus God, and I'm like, nah, it's not
Yeah,
me.
we can do that later after this stream. He can listen to this Ibrahim, and we'll debate that as well. All
Yeah,
right,
we can do that.
so he can join in after this after we finish our presentation. So what is happening is there is a people of Lord that the messengers were sent to, but then somehow a message was given to Abraham. Brother, why am I thinking that this message should be significant according to Quran that we have read so far?
I mean, it seems like a afterthought that oh well, we came for Lot, we stopped here, and here your wife was really kind, so here's just something for you.
Yeah, but like why am I saying that this message should be significant? Before this, we have already read that Isaac or Jacob are chosen to fulfill and tell the people about the hereafter. So
Yeah, these
Isaac and
are
Jacob are very significant. Why here it's just an afterthought? So 7 years ago, Allah said Isaac and Jacob are very important. They are going to take my verses and they are going to distribute it to the people and they are going to send the remembrance of Allah. They are very significant. Why here they are just a side note? Both of you are so quiet.
I don't know. It is baffling.
All right, let's go to the next verse then, if you don't know.
I also like how I also like that it includes that she smiled because in the biblical account she laughed. And so it was kind of just it's it's a watered down version. So
Click
instead she
the third
smiled.
click the third word. It is laughing.
It is laugh.
Yeah. It's the
فالله
Sahih
ينتهي.
International. It's the
Why
Sahih
would
International, which
why
is
wouldn't they
making her
translate it
smile
laugh?
because laughing is considered bad in Islam.
What?
Yeah. Muhammad said
Mm,
when you laugh, your heart is darkened. So supposedly Muhammad never laughed, but I can give you so many hadiths where Muhammad laughed, and they say Muhammad smiled till his molars were visible. I have no idea who can smile and his molars become visible unless you have smiled with an open mouth and
Venom.
you are doing ha 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 ha. Your molar can only be visible at that time, but yet the translations are going to say smile, except for a few translation which actually says laugh.
But that's the whole point of the story. Isaac means laughter.
Can you tell me in the Quran that Isaac means laughter?
No, but
All
I
right,
mean that is kind of the whole point. Anyways, sorry, where are we going next? That
next
just
verse. Next verse.
You're too focused on the nitty gritty, Chase. You gotta.
just gotta trust
The
on
Quran
Allah.
simplifies everything and makes it to where you don't have to worry about all those little details. All right, just keep going.
Next verse. Next verse.
She said, "Woe to me! Shall I give birth while I am an old woman, and this my husband is an old man? Indeed, this is an amazing thing."
All right. So this is not significant. It's a side talk. Yet Abraham was an old guy. Wife of Abraham was an old guy, old woman, and we don't even know what the name of the wife of Ibrahim. So I'm always going to say wife of Ibrahim. Okay. So next verse.
They said, "Are you amazed at the decree of Allah? May the mercy of Allah and his blessings be upon you, people of the house. Indeed, he is praiseworthy and honorable."
Next verse.
And when the fright had left Ibrahim and the good tidings had reached him, he began to argue with us concerning the people of Lot.
Now, what is that argument? We don't know. Next verse.
Well, we know it is the Bible. Indeed, Ibrahim was forbearing, grieving, and returning.
Next verse.
O Ibrahim, give us this. Indeed, the command of your Lord has come, and indeed there will reach them a punishment that cannot be repelled.
All right. So that's all with Ibrahim. Next verse will go to the Lot. So what we have heard so far is something is going to happen to the people of Lot. Allah does not mention that. Abraham is having some discussion with them. What is that discussion? We don't know that. Abraham's wife laughed. We don't know why. Yet the name that the sons that Abraham's wife is getting is Isaac and Jacob, not Ishmael. And this is the end of the story so far. So what have
You
we
know,
heard? What have we understood so far? This is the 52nd chapter by Revelation. And it means almost half of the Quran is done. And this is all what we know about Ibrahim so far.
remember, who was it that said, was it Masood that said, do not say I have learned the Quran, just say I've learned what's left. That wasn't Masood. That was, who was that?
Doesn't matter right now. Don't think.
But what I'm saying is, like, it feels like this. There's, unless he was just a horrible storyteller, it feels like there were verses that were lost. Anyway, sorry. Where are we going next?
Okay. The very next chapter by Revelation is 53rd chapter, which is 12th chapter of the
Oh.
Quran. Verse
Joseph.
number 6. Verse number 6. Let's
And
see.
thus will your Lord choose you and teach you the interpretation of narratives. Okay, back. And complete his favor upon you and upon the family of Jacob, as he completed it upon your fathers before, Ibrahim and Isaac. Indeed, your Lord is knowing and wise.
End of discussion.
Sweet. That's all I
So
needed to
just a
know,
name.
really.
Just a name. Just a name. Okay. Now here we go to the next verse, 38. Same chapter, verse number
Oh,
38.
38.
Did that verse imply Isaac was Jacob's father? It said fathers before.
Fathers before. You can imply that if you want to. Doesn't matter.
Well,
Somehow then it will be a contradiction if you apply that.
yeah.
All right, 38.
Just believe Allah. And
My bad,
I
my bad.
have
Sorry.
followed the religion of my fathers, Ibrahim, Isaac, and Jacob. And it was not for us to associate anything with Allah. That is, from the favor of Allah upon us and upon the people, but most of the people are not grateful.
So now you have another verse which just mentioned Abraham. That's it. Both of these verses do not tell us anything about Abraham. Now let's go to 54th chapter by Revelation, which is 15th chapter in the current Quran. Verse number 51 to 56.
You said verse or chapter 13?
15, 1 5,
Oh,
15.
15.
Verse number 51 to 56.
51.
We just read the story in chapter number 11, right? Now
Yep.
look at the same story with a twist.
And inform them about the guests of Ibrahim.
Stop.
When they
Stop. Same verse. Who are they now?
guests.
Are they not messengers?
They could be both.
But they never ate something. How can they be guests?
It's true.
Okay, next verse.
When they entered upon him and said peace, said,
And-
indeed, we are fearful of you.
Okay, wait. Let's go back to chapter number 11, verse number 69 and read it.
11:69. And certainly did our messengers come to Ibrahim with good tidings. They said peace. He said peace and did not
Stop.
delay. And
He said peace and did not delay and bring him a roasted calf. Go back. Use the browser back. Here, guest came. What did they say? They said peace. What did Ibrahim reply?
indeed, we are fearful of you.
Okay. How can the same story, Abraham is not saying the same words?
Who knows?
Because approximately a year has passed and Muhammad forgot when he talked about Abraham before. What did he tell about Abraham? All right, let's go
Yeah.
next. What happens? Let's go next. They are fearful. I don't know why Abraham is fearful right now, because he hasn't even served him food that they would not eat. So he is fearful. I don't know why. Okay. Angel said what?
The angel said, fear not. Indeed, we give you good tidings of a learned boy.
So now angels are not here for Lot, for the people of Lot. They are here for Abraham to give him a glad tiding of a boy. It's not a side talk. They are actually here for Abraham now.
Apparently.
So now the revelation's actually for him. It was actually, yeah. See, the first one was just wrong. This is,
It was allegorically wrong. When you think about it, it really does make sense. You just have to believe.
So now you have different account of Abraham where the conversation is different, the style is different, and everything is different. Okay, next verse.
He said, have you given me good tidings, although old age has come upon me? Then
Now
of what
Sarah did
do
not laugh.
you-
Now Sarah did not laugh. Sorry, wife of Abraham did not laugh. It is Abraham who's saying, I am too old. It's not the wife of Abraham that was saying too old. Use the browser forward button and back button, go to the previous verse 11:70.
Oh, hang on. 11.
Chapter number 11, verse number 70.
Yeah. But when he saw their
No, no.
hands not reach,
Next verse, next verse, next verse.
no, 71.
71. Yes.
And his wife was standing, and she laughed. Then we gave her good tidings of Isaac, and after Isaac, Jacob.
And 72.
To me, shall I give birth while I am an old woman, and this my husband is an old man? Indeed, this is an amazing thing.
So the wife of Abraham is saying that I am old and my husband is also old. Now let's go back to our chapter number 15, verse number 53.
50 and 53. Good tidings of a learned boy.
Next.
Have you given me good tidings, although
He said,
on me? Yeah, he said.
Abraham said, not the wife is saying now. Like, tell me, for the love of God, who in the most drunken state was writing the Quran?
There's a theory that it was like 10 Jews, but the more I read this stuff, the more I'm like, they would be better than that. They would know this, right?
Okay.
I mean,
But-
anyways, no, sorry.
So
was
if the
gonna
Quran was written by two different people, and there would be some story difference, kind of makes sense. But this is just too much of a difference, even if there are two people writing it as well. But yet again, if two people writing still makes sense, how can the divine God who knows the world from the end to the beginning can do such a stupid mistake?
Who knows?
Okay, next verse.
They said, we have given you good tidings in truth, so do not be of the despairing.
Okay, next verse.
He said, and who despairs of the mercy of his Lord except for those astray?
Okay, Abraham knows it straight. Next verse.
Said, then what is your business, O messengers? So now they're messengers.
No, they're messengers. Okay, next.
They said, indeed, we have been sent to a people of criminals.
Okay, so the people of Lot are now criminals. Who are they criminal? Except for the family of Lot. So now the wordings have changed. First, in the previous story, they were sent to the people of Lot, and Abraham was a side talk. Here, they were sent for Abraham, people of Lot were a side talk. Do you understand the contradiction in the story?
It's perfectly harmonious.
Perfectly harmonious.
Yeah.
Right? If this is harmonious, then
Where's
I need a new dictionary.
how exactly, like, what can I say the Shahada like right now? Is that a thing I can do?
All right. No, you can't. So now we have 54 chapters done, and this is all what we know about Ibrahim. Let's
It's
go to
really done.
55th chapter of the Quran by revelation. Let's see.
Except his wife. Okay.
No, forget
Okay,
that.
sorry.
Forget that. Forget
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
not Lot. We are not studying Lot.
Okay.
Now let's go to 55th chapter by revelation, which is chapter number 6 of the Quran.
Numero 6.
We are going to read from verse number 74 all the way to 89, and we're going to pause at 89.
Okay. Put my reading glasses on real quick. And when Ibrahim said to his father Azar, do you take idols as deities? Indeed, I see you and your people to be in manifest error.
Stop.
Dang it.
Remember, we heard this kind of a thing before?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. And in that thing, his father was not a very good guy, right?
Yep.
He wants to stone, right?
Yep.
Okay. That is chapter number 44 by revelation, chapter number 19 in the current order. All right. Now, I hope you remember those verses. You do not have Alzheimer's. So please read the next. What's happening?
And thus did we show Ibrahim the realm of the heavens and the earth, that he would be among the certain. So, wait. So when the night covered him, he saw a star. He said, this is my Lord. But when it set, he said, I like not those that set. And when he saw the moon rising, he said, "This is my Lord." But when it said, he said, "Unless my Lord guides me, I will surely be among the people gone astray." And when he saw the sun rising, he said, "This is my Lord. This is greater." But when it set, he said, "O people, indeed I am free from what you associate
All
with
right.
Allah."
So I humbly beg you to read the verse before worshipping the star when he was talking to his father.
Well, when he was talking, this one here. And thus did we show Ibrahim the realm of the heavens and the earth, that he would
All
be
right.
among the certain.
So Allah has showed him the realms of the heavens and the earth. Okay. He knows supposedly the heavens and the earth. And then he's worshipping the stars and the sun and the moon. What the hell, man? Please tell me why it is happening.
I could tell you why in the Talmud, but we're saving that.
Astaghfirullah, get astaghfirullah, get astaghfirullah, Islamophobe, silly. Read the verses of the Quran and tell me
So he could be certain in
how,
faith.
how where does it say that?
It says it right here in between the lines.
Okay. So he knows the helms and the helm of the heavens and the earth. Yet he saw the star and he started worshipping it. Next verse, please show the next verse for the people where he's worshipping the star.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was Abraham blind before this time in his old age? Like he just got the.
Can't hear you, buddy.
Adam, did the jinn get you?
Did Jabril take your microphone? I think Jabril finally got him.
The last clank of the microphone, it sounded like a.
Yeah, it
It's
sounded
oh
like-
no, the jinn got to it from the
Dude.
from the electric
The
cables.
Alzut.
They traveled from the from the electric cables into.
Oh, what happened to my internet?
Oh,
The Alzut.
welcome back.
Alzut can't come here.
Fight him
They
off.
died at the time of Muhammad.
Well, I mean, yeah.
All right.
Continue.
They did
Sorry, you
so.
were
They
speaking.
gave all the power to Muhammad, and then that's it. All right. So once again, what was I saying? I was saying that was Abraham blind so far that he never saw the stars?
You know, I mean, this kind of implies that Allah gave Ibrahim some kind of like special sight, because
Some
it's
kind
like,
of special sight.
yeah, because it's like you said, it's not like he'd never seen the stars before. So either Allah like gave him some sort of special vision, or he'd never really considered it before, and it's just at this time that he's like, oh well, I don't like these idols anymore. I'm gonna go see the coolest thing I can find and start worshiping it instead. So you kind of got one or the other.
So whether Abraham was a polytheist before or not, we know that after finding Allah, Abraham became a polytheist.
Right.
But Ibn Kathir fixed the problem, which
thank
Allah did
goodness.
not mention. He fixed the problem by saying he was trying to show it to his people.
Oh, so he was talking
Which-
to people,
No, he was trying to show it to the people.
trying to show
That,
what?
oh, you worship star, you worship this.
Oh,
But
yeah,
when we
yeah,
look into the account at that time, people not worshipping the stars and the suns and the moons. Abraham comes from the faith of Hanafa. Hanfa is the faith whose worship pillars.
Yep.
This is historical. Hanpa,
Mm-hmm.
they are the worshippers of the pillars, not of the sun, not of the moon, not of the star. And in the Quran, it actually says Hanifa, which is the parallel translineation of Hanfa.
Yep.
And Allah says this is the Deen Hanifa, which is the Deen of the pillars, by the way, FYI. Allah had no idea what he's using. Because Muhammad was just told by some people that it is Abraham belonged to the tribe who were Hanfa, And then Muhammad said, "Oh, that's Ibrahim was the worshipper of Allah. Hence, Allah has a deen of Hanifa, which is like all BS because Hanifa are the people who worship pillars. This is historical
Yeah,
account of the people of Hanifa. All right, let's read next.
this is yeah. I want you to be excited for the next one because this is pretty well.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm so excited.
Yes. This one now, 79.
Yeah.
Indeed, I have turned my face toward he who created the heavens and the earth, inclining towards truth, and I am not of those who associate others with Allah.
Okay.
And his
Next verse.
and his people argued with him. He said, "Do you argue with me concerning Allah while he has guided me? And I fear not what you associate with him, unless my Lord should will something. My Lord encompasses
Mhm.
all things in knowledge. Then will you not remember?
Okay. Next.
And how should I fear what you associate while you do not fear what you have associated with Allah, that for which he has not sent down to you any authority? So which of the two parties has more right to security?" That's a
Hmm.
mouthful, Ibrahim.
Okay. Next verse.
They who believe and do not mix their belief with injustice, those will have security, and they are guided.
Okay.
And that was our argument which we gave Ibrahim against his people. We raised by degrees whom we will. We
All right.
raised
So
by degrees
this
whom we will.
is the argument given by Allah to Ibrahim to give to his people. Now you read 4 verses of the argument of Allah. Can you tell me if a 5 years old can give a better argument to worship the God that he worships?
Yeah, completely. If an atheist 5-year-old could give a better argument for God than that one.
Or let's say fifth standard, 5 years old might be able to do something which Allah is saying. Because I don't know, right now the uh, IQ level is going down pretty fast.
No.
So when Hakikat you said that the IQ level
Yeah.
still
In his
remain pretty
debate.
low,
Yeah. No,
it's
but
he was right.
remember,
He was actually right.
It's a
when you
benefit for
say
society.
when you say 5, you mean 5 years after puberty, like Allah means.
Oh man,
And
please don't tell me. Please don't tell
right,
me.
that's actually what it means.
All right, so
So you're like 15.
that's what we have. All right, let's read the next verse. وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ. Again, Allah gave him Isaac and Jacob.
And we gave to him Isaac and Jacob, all we guided, and Noah we guided before, and among his descendants,
right.
David and Solomon. What?
All right, now this is beautiful. So before Abraham, we gave him Noah, and we guided Noah. Among the descendant of Noah was David and Solomon. Dude, how does that make sense at all? Please explain it to me. I beg of you.
You know,
Yeah,
when you see descendants, you think like first, second, maybe even third generation from that person. This does not really count as descendants. I mean, it does, but like it says, and we gave him Isaac and Jacob, and now we have Noah, and then like it just makes it seem like David and Solomon were among his descendants. It's not even immediately apparent that David and Solomon are like father and son in
So
this verse.
David and Solomon are the descendants from Noah, not from Abraham. You need to understand this fact. Read the
Right.
verse again. We gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob,
Right.
and we guided him. And Noah, we guided before him. So Allah is saying Noah is before Abraham. Okay? You
Yeah.
understand this very important fact. So
True. The Jin got your mic again, buddy.
This was while I've been doing my read through of the Quran, this was one of the major verses that I took notes on because I was like, this is a very botched organizing of names.
Not exactly rightly guided sounding. I'm sure you've noticed this, Andrew,
Can
but
you guys
when
hear
I
me?
every time oh, yep, gotcha. And you're gone. And he's gone.
I like to think that he's leaving us in dramatic suspense.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming you've noticed this too, how
Oh
Allah
man, can you
feels
guys
the
hear me?
need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. My internet is so.
Okay. Hopefully.
Hold on.
Every time you quit talking, I'm
I'll be
afraid that
back.
you're gone.
Allah is afraid. Matthew in the comments said Allah is afraid of the truth being revealed.
That's very Islamophobic of you, Matthew. I'm sure you've noticed this too, Andrew, but like it seems as though Allah has the compulsive need to tell everyone
I'm back.
of his greatness, you know? He's like, "Indeed, I am knowing. Indeed, we are the most merciful." You know, like it just happens like every fifth verse.
Yeah, I mean that's
Okay, I'm back.
like, of course.
Okay, cool.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Where did I break? So I was actually discussing, and Noah we guided before Abraham. So Noah was supposedly before Abraham, but the David and Solomon are the descendants of Noah. So if like you need to understand this, this is a very complex thing. If Noah was before Abraham, and David and Solomon are the descendants of Noah and not the descendant of Abraham, then by definition they were before Abraham. Allah has no idea who comes first, who comes later. FYI.
Yeah, no.
Next verse.
Not just that, but they were contemporaries with Job and Moses and Aaron and Joseph as well.
Well,
And suddenly we have Zechariah and John and Jesus.
And Elias, and all were of the righteous.
Okay. Next verse.
And Elijah, it literally says, okay. And Ishmael and Elisha.
Finally,
and
Ishmael came into the picture. Do you
We
see
got
Ishmael just came into the picture?
We found him.
once again, he's just thrown in. Like he's thrown in with some other people.
With Jonah and Elisha.
Yeah.
So Ishmael is with Jonah and Elisha. And what happened to Jesus? Scroll up. So Zechariah, John, and Jesus, and after that, Allah is mentioning
Elijah.
Ishmael, Elisha, and Jonah. And Lot.
Our favorite.
Is he
And what's
claiming
next?
all of these people came before Abraham?
I have no bloody idea. And
And among their fathers and their descendants and their brothers. So
basically, Allah is like, I don't know the names of each and every prophet in the Old Testament, so let me just fulfill everyone. And among their fathers and their brothers and their descendants, we chose them. So at the end of the day, Allah is like, dude, seriously, I don't know who's left and who's not. Let's just say some, not among their fathers and their descendants. Of who? All of the mentioned above people.
I love how like it's kind of assumed that these people are prophets, but half these people aren't prophets.
Dude, they are
Job's not
so much of a prophet. They are so much
Joseph's
of
not
the
a prophet.
prophet. You will read the next verse, then you will know how big of these prophets are.
Aaron's not a prophet, kind of.
Read the next verse.
That is the guidance of Allah by which He guides whomever He wills of His servants. But if they had associated others with Allah, then worthless for them would be whatever they were doing.
And the next verse.
And those are the ones to whom we
Ulaika
gave-
allazina atainahumul kitab. It is not the scripture. Scripture is a wrong translation. This is not Suhuf. I just showed you the Suhuf. It is not Suhuf for Ibrahim. It's Al-Kitab. Allah has given all of these prophets that Allah has mentioned and their fathers and their sons the book. Lot has a book. Ishmael has a book. Elijah has a book. Elisha has a book. Jonah has a book. Job has a book. And their fathers and their descendants, Noah has a book. All of them has books that Allah gave. Books. Ulaika allazina atayna umul kitab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click the fourth word in the Arabic. Click it.
الكتاب
The book. Sahih International is falsified translating it to scripture because they know they did not have the books. So they are deceiving the reader of the translation by saying scriptures because somehow it will make sense that yeah, they were the scriptures. It is the book. All of these prophets has book.
I like this statement at the end. It's very clarifying. But if they deny it, then we have entrusted it to a people who are not disbelievers.
Therein.
Who are not therein disbelievers. So who are not disbelievers in the scripture that those prophets were given.
Yeah.
What a mess. These
Just one
people
more.
aren't prophets. Well, most of them
Okay,
are. But some of them
hold
aren't.
on. Let me fix your argument here. Who's a prophet according to you?
Like, what does it mean to be a prophet?
Yeah.
To have received revelation and to have given revelation before the people. So it doesn't, like, a prophet doesn't necessarily have to predict the future. There were plenty of prophets in the Old Testament who didn't exactly predict the future, but they did bring what God had given to the people to them.
So your definition is wrong.
Oh, it's wrong.
Yeah. Anybody whom Allah sent the angel to talk to is a prophet.
Right.
Now you have the Quranic definition. Stop saying they were not prophets.
My fault.
You're
Absolutely.
so Islamophobe.
I'm
Anybody
so
Allah
sorry.
spoke with through angel Jibreel or some other angel is a prophet in Islam. So please stop saying they were not prophets. Such a mean
would
guy,
make-
man.
This would make
Shame on
so
you,
many
Chase.
people
Shame on you.
prophets. So many people are now prophets.
And they all had a special book.
Yes.
Everyone gets a trophy.
They all had a
Absolutely.
book. Why? Why?
Read the next verse. Read the next verse.
Read it, Chase.
Sorry. Those are the ones whom Allah has guided. So from their guidance, take an example. Say, I ask of you for it no payment. It is not but a reminder for the world.
All right. Just try to explain this to me.
So apparently, I don't know. I have no idea what this verse means.
You don't have to pay for it. The word is a
You
gift.
know how you are an English speaker. You can't translate English word for me. So bad.
No, but like, who's saying this? So there are those. So from their guidance, take an example. Is this the example? Or
I'm
is
saying
the example-
context would be the guidance of the prior people he was just listing.
This is the so that we're supposed to take example after those people.
Yes.
Okay. So, but that makes sense, right? That makes sense. But now we're supposed to say, I ask of you for it, no payment.
Yeah. So
So
when you
we're
come and you are giving a good word to them and you let them know, guys, I don't need payment. This is from Allah and it's for the world. That you are all to revert into Muslims, that you've never heard of this before, but this is what you've always been and you need to revert. And if you don't, then it is a payment. Then you do have to make a payment. That came
Does
way
Allah
later.
take tap
but
pay? I hope he does.
That's a great question. Does Allah take tap?
Okay, but hang on. So I'm supposed to say.
All
that-
right, you
so
guys discuss
this.
about this and give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
We have 2 minutes to make as many jokes as we can. This is great.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. So we're supposed to say this. Are we supposed to say this when bringing prophecy?
I'm assuming that what is being said here to Muhammad is that you should take the example of all of the previous prophets, and that this is not for financial gain. You're not to use this for financial gain. You are to give this as my gift to the world. Maybe I'm being too generous with the Quran, but I'm pretty sure that's what's being explained.
Or are we supposed to say this to like the prophets? So if a prophet comes up to me and say, "Yo, Chase, I got a prophecy for you," and then he gives me the prophecy, am I supposed to say, "Yo, don't pay me"? I
Definitely
ask,
not. I don't think that's
ask
it.
no payment.
I don't think they were paying the prophets. I don't think they were asking payment of the prophets by giving the prophecy. No, I think
Okay.
you have it backwards, friend.
Who is the say to? Is this to the believers? Is this to Muhammad?
It's to Muhammad.
So Muhammad
Chase,
is
you gotta build up your context clues, man.
say. But what? Who is Muhammad saying this to?
All the people he's taken the Quran to. I'm not sure what you're missing here. I'm not sure where. I'm confused about what you're confused about.
I really just don't understand. So Muhammad is saying that these are the ones who Allah has guided. So from their guidance, take an example.
Yes, we're talking about Noah, David,
So
Solomon,
take example from all
Elias,
these prophets who weren't prophets.
Elisha, Ishmael, Lot,
That's my
Jesus,
favorite one.
right? All these people written out of order. All of them.
So Allah is talking to Muhammad at this juncture. He's not really giving. This is just like something. I feel like okay, it's coming together. I feel like this is something that Allah told Muhammad like in the back. He was like, "Yo, you don't even got to worry about. Just remember all the old prophets. Remember them, and then when you go to the people and you start delivering, don't even ask for money. Don't even ask for it.
No, the money comes later.
The money comes for the reminder of the world. That's the money. That's
the money comes from those who don't want to convert.
Right.
The money comes from people having to pay a special tax later on when they don't want to convert and they don't want to die. Then they'll pay a tax, and
it
that's
starts with
when
a
the money
J and
comes
ends in
in.
an Izya.
That's when the money comes in.
Okay, I understand now. It's coming together. It's just really it's just awkward wording.
I mean, here, if you want to scroll up, I mean, I don't think this is Allah talking to Abraham.
No.
That's definitely the only other.
No, I know
I'm
that.
pretty sure he's talking to Muhammad.
Yeah, no, he's definitely talking to Muhammad. Well, I can't say anything definitively about the Quran because I really have no idea. Like, it could totally be talking. Like, originally, the Bible's very clear, and so we know originally, like, what was intended. Whatever, man. I don't know, but
Have you guys reached a conclusion what this verse is mentioning?
Yes,
I'm like,
after much effort, I did get Chase to come to the conclusion I have been at about this text, but it took some time.
I'm like
Okay, so
40% convinced
what
about
is
what
it?
he said.
No. I'm gonna give mine, and then we can go. Then you can give your attempt here. But
Okay.
this is Allah telling Muhammad, when you take my word to the people, you don't need payment. Don't ask for payment. It's for the world. You go give it to them, and you convince them to become good Muslims.
Hmm.
Oh, stop it! Do not. There's no way I'm not on.
But
Oh,
in
come
the
on.
first 15 chapters, Allah Muhammad is begging for people to give money. So then how can this be talking about not take payment? Because Allah is saying in the first 15 chapters by revelation, give money, give money, give money, give money, give money, give money. You guys who have money, give money. You guys who have money, give money.
Oh no, I'm gonna look so
So
foolish on my clip here.
I
I'm gonna have
look
to
like
watch
it.
my
Don't worry,
head.
Andrew. I look like an idiot
I'm gonna have to
too.
watch my head.
No, okay. So what I thought initially upon reading this, I thought that like that whenever he said, so from their guidance take an example, that this was supposed to be like a colon. Like the example follows this. And then I was really confused because that didn't make any sense. Because what how is that an example? It's not like he said take for this an example and then like set a story. So I've come to the conclusion that this is separate. So Allah has guided so he's talking to Muhammad. He's saying, look, these are your examples. Take from they're your example. Take it, learn from them, and then from here on out, you don't need any money. Don't even ask. Don't even ask for payment.
All right, listen.
Don't ask.
Qurtubi gives you 8 problems in this verse, i.e., we call it problem, but 8 different type of interpretations. So no matter what you say, it is actually right, and no matter what you say, it is wrong, because all
Awesome.
of these 8 answers, the other scholar is rejecting it. So
Let's can
I
we
hope
read
you
that?
understand this.
I want to read that. I want to know.
So let's go chapter number 6, verse number 161. Same chapter, go to 161. We have another verse to cover in this chapter before we continue,
See, Andrew, we were both wrong and right.
and both right.
I'll take that. I'll
Unbelievable.
take that.
161. All right. Say, indeed, my Lord has guided me to a straight path, a correct religion, the way of Ibrahim, inclining toward truth. And he was not among those who associated others with Allah.
Okay, so this is called Millate Ibrahim, and there is a word called Hanifa. That is where the word Hanifa is coming in. This is very important. You do
Oh,
not see it in English. The third word from the opposite direction. Click on it in Arabic.
1, 2, 3. This
No, no,
one?
no. Opposite direction. This is the right from the
Oh.
left to right in English
1,
manner.
2, 3.
Four.
وما
Oh, sorry.
Four.
2,
1, 2, 3,
3, 4.
4. Fourth.
حنيفا
All right. This is the word Hanifa. Hanfa. Now here, scholars do not know what Hanfa is, Hanifa is. So they are saying this is the true religion of Allah. In the Arabic, it says inclining towards the truth. In fact, we know from the historical accounts, the historical information that we have from all the earliest sources, Hanfa means what? The worshipper of the pillars. And the people of Abraham were the worshippers of the pillars.
Mm.
But Allah took it as is because Muhammad is just an ear.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We are done with Ibrahim over here in this chapter. Now let's go to chapter number 62, which is by revelation chapter number 62, but it is actually 42nd chapter in the current Quran. Right now, we have no idea who Ibrahim is. We don't know who is his forefather. We don't know who comes before him. We don't know who are the sons of Abraham. We have confusion whether it's Isaac or Jacob. And there is somebody that we see in the current text called Ishmael. We see Ishmael. We don't know that Ishmael is the son of Abraham so far. So far, we don't know that. All right. So we don't know who Ishmael is, yet we see the name Ishmael somewhere in the middle of everything. We just see Ishmael. And then we don't know who are the sons of Abraham, whether it is Ishmael and Isaac or Isaac or Jacob. Abraham was sent, some messengers were sent to Abraham. We don't know what they actually said because there are two accounts, and in both accounts they are saying different things. We know that Abraham's father had a fight with him, and we know that Abraham actually started this fight. But on the other side, it was his father who started this fight. But one of the two started the fight. So somehow somebody started the fight. So we don't know who started the fight. And that's it. And we don't even know who Abraham is in essence so far. And right now, 62 chapters has been revealed by revelation order. 62, more than half of the Quran has been revealed. More than half of the Quran has been revealed.
Mm.
All right. This is chapter number 42, verse number 13. Just one verse about Ibrahim.
Oh boy, but it's a big one. He has ordained for you of religion what he enjoined upon Noah, and that which which we have revealed to you, and what we enjoined upon Ibrahim and Moses and Jesus, to establish the religion and not be divided therein. Difficult for those who associate others with Allah is that to which you invite them. Allah chooses for himself whom he wills and guides to himself whoever turns back.
What do we know about Ibrahim here?
That Allah enjoined something upon him and Moses and Jesus to establish the religion.
Okay. Perfect. I understood that perfectly. I hope you understood that as well. Let's go. That's it. That's the only verse here. Let's go to 63rd chapter of the Quran by revelation, which is supposedly 43rd of the chapter. Read verse number 26 to 28.
40, you said 43, 26
43.
to 28?
Yes, sir.
26. And when Ibrahim said to his father and his people, indeed, I am dissociated from that which you worship, except for he who created me, and indeed he will guide me.
That's it.
Awesome.
That's it. Where is 28? You did not read 28.
Oh, sorry. Was I supposed to read 28?
Yeah.
Okay. And he made it a word remaining among his descendants that they might return.
Okay. We know more about Ibrahim. That he said something and left that place, and that's it. So now we know that he has some argument with his dad. His dad has some argument with him. Don't know who started it. Two different accounts. One Abraham starting, one his dad is starting. We don't know who started the fight, but they had a fight. And then he was like, I'm leaving. Like, okay, I'm just leaving the word to you. This is the word from Allah. Keep it. I'm leaving. Bye bye. Sayonara. Let's go to 67th chapter by revelation, which is 51st chapter of the current order of Quran. Verse number 24 to 32.
Expected guest, just get out of the chat if you're not going to come up. Click the link. Come debate us, please. 24.
Yes.
Has there reached you the story of the honored guests of Ibrahim?
Yes, Allah, we have already received the story twice, and that those both of the time they don't match with each other. Are you going to tell me a third time? I'm dead sure it is not going to match again. Read it.
Not a problem. You know, it's a blessing every time you hear it, Adam. When they entered upon him and said peace, and he answered peace, a people
Oh, again,
unknown.
okay. This time around, they are both saying peace. Okay, perfect, perfect. And the next answer?
Why is there so much added? We greet you
For-
with peace. It's like, what?
Forget that thing. You're forgetting the last point. You're forgetting the last point. A
Peace
people
to
unknown. So now he's saying peace to the people unknown. He doesn't know who they are. So now, kind of makes sense. Next.
Then he went to his family and came with a fat calf.
Damn, man. Last time he called in the fat calf, which was roasted. This time he went to his family and came with a fat calf. And this fat calf is not roasted this time. They are adding roasted because of the previous verses. So now tell me something. Did he called for a fat calf, or did he went to his family and get the fat calf? And was it
called-
roasted or was it cooked in a soup?
he called his fat family to
And
get.
why was it fat, by the way? Last time it wasn't fat. Why is this time it's fat? All right. And he placed it near them and he said, will you not eat? Did he say last time, will you not eat? Or he started feeding them because they were not taking their hands towards the food and he started feeding them. This time around, he's like, there you go, eat, you stupid idiots. You came uninvited. I never invited you. Eat. Next verse.
And he felt from them apprehension. They said, fear not, and gave him good tidings of a learned boy.
Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. See, some story is matching this time around. Because if you have two previous stories contradictory, some part will match with some of the story for sure.
We got
Next
it.
verse.
Expected guest is a Jew. Anyways, and his wife approached with a cry and struck her face and said, a barren old woman.
Last time she was laughing, this time she is crying. Okay, please tell me, was she laughing or crying? Did she slap her face or she started laughing? Please tell me which story happened.
I just like the part that she just says, a barren old woman.
But like right now, did she struck her face with a slap and cry, or did she actually laugh?
And from this passage, it seems like the Home Alone, like, you know what I'm saying?
No. It says struck her face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth word. Click on it. In Arabic.
صرة
So a loud voice, cry of a loud voice. So she's crying because she struck her face. Next verse, click on it.
فصكت
So she struck her face so hard that it was like loud, or you can say, okay, no, that doesn't look good. So she was crying out loud and she struck her face. So pick your translation, doesn't matter. Next verse. She wasn't laughing this time around.
They said, thus has said your Lord, indeed he is the wise, the knowing.
Next verse.
Said, then what is your business, O messengers? Now they're messengers.
Okay, so where is the glad tiding of Isaac and Jacob this time around?
It said a learned boy.
Okay, so why was the name not mentioned here? When she struck her face with a cry, because that is the time when the name is supposed to be mentioned. Now, when she laughed, the name was Isaac. When she cried, the name would be what? Crybaby?
Weeping. They said, indeed, we have been sent to a people of.
So it should be her name in the Hebrew should be Becca. Becca
Becca.
means weeping. And valley of Becca means the valley of weeping. Now, when she was laughing, her name was Isaac. Now they gave the glad tiding to her of a son named Becca. Because that's the only thing I can get from it right now. Because Allah have no idea what's happening here. Next verse.
To send down upon them stones of clay.
Okay, no. Now we are going into Lot. Forget Lot. Lot has so many contradiction in itself as well. We are not going to Lot. We are going to staying at Abraham. So that's it. That's the end of it.
Good.
Now, chapter number 70 by Revelation, which is chapter number 16, which is in the current order of the Quran. Verse number 120 to 123. We are going to get a lot of information here, brother. A lot of information.
16. Yeah, this is a good story. You said 120
to 123.
120. Indeed, Ibrahim was a leader, devoutly obedient to Allah, inclining toward truth, and he was not of those who associate others with Allah. Grateful for his favors, he chose him and guided him to a straight path. And we gave him good in this world, and indeed in the hereafter he will be among the righteous. Then we revealed to you to follow the religion of Ibrahim, inclining toward truth, and he was not of those who associate with Allah.
Perfect. You know everything about Ibrahim now. After telling us so many different snippets of Ibrahim, we finally found this information out. And once again, the word in the Arabic is Hanifa. inclining towards truth. And Hanfa, as I have mentioned before, historically, they are the people who worship the pillars. MashaAllah. All
Mashallah.
right. Then we actually go forward and we go to chapter number 72 by Revelation, which
Wow.
is the 14th chapter of the Quran. We will read verse number 35 all the way to 41, but we will pause at verse number 37.
All right. And when Ibrahim said, "My Lord, make this city secure and keep me and my sons away from worshiping idols."
Which city?
This one. Oh,
How
no.
does they know about it? How do they know about it?
Because
Next.
that's where he went.
Okay. Next.
My Lord, indeed they have led astray many among the people. So whoever follows me, then he is of me. And whoever disobeys me, indeed you are forgiving and merciful. Wait.
Okay. Next verse.
So now he forgives. All right. Our Lord, I have settled some of my descendants in an uncultivated valley near your sacred house, our Lord, that they may establish prayer. So make hearts among the people inclined toward them, and provide for them from the fruits that they might be grateful.
What are these descendants whom Abraham left near the sacred mosque? We don't even know that Ishmael is the son of Abraham yet. According to the revelation order, we don't. You have not studied a single verse yet that Ishmael is the son of Abraham so far. Because Muhammad is still in Makkah, the Hijrah has not happened yet. So he has no idea about Ishmael being the son of Abraham, neither does the Quran. So how does this verse play along unless this verse was revealed much later after the time of Hijrah? Otherwise, whom he sent near the sacred house, an uncultivated valley. All right, next verse. Now, 38, 39 has nothing to do with Abraham. Read it.
38 and 39. Okay. Our Lord, indeed you know what we conceal and what we declare, and nothing is hidden from Allah on the earth or in the heaven. Praise to Allah who has granted to me in old age Ishmael and Isaac. Indeed, my Lord is the hearer of
Okay, so
supplication.
now, what is happening here? Again, Ishmael and Isaac. Now, Ishmael came. What happened to Jacob?
He left. He was on vacation
So,
at the time.
so Abraham left some people in a uncultivated valley. God knows whom he left. After that, suddenly, when Allah was saying that we gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob at least 4 times in the last 7 years, suddenly Jacob is gone out of the picture and Ishmael came in.
Mm.
What happened to Jacob now?
He turned into Israel, remember?
Does not matter. What matters is that if you read the Quran in the order it is revealed, you will see the problem. If you will read the Quran in the current order, this is only the 14th chapter that you are reading. So basically, right now you are reading the 14th chapter in the current order. So Isaac and Jacob will come much later. So Ishmael has already been mentioned as being given to Abraham. So you will feel difference because now you are reading it in the current order. When you read it in the revelation order, you will see that it was 4 times Isaac and Jacob and then it was Ishmael. If you read it in this order, you only have chapter number 11 where it was mentioned in Isaac and Jacob, and then came chapter number 14. So you will not even know what is happening, and that is why I'm showing it in the order it is revealed, not in the current order of the Quran. Do you understand the problem now?
It looks good to me. I mean,
it definitely seems like now there's an intentional trying to remove Jacob from the order to place Ishmael in that line instead. And then if you put it earlier in the ordering of the Quran to try and hide the contradictions.
Exactly, because now the Jews are in picture. Muhammad needs to travel to Medina, and Jews are in picture. He's adding them. All right, next three verses.
Got it. Can you guys hear me okay? My other
Yep,
monitor's over here, so I have to read kind of this way.
yep.
All right. My Lord, make me an establisher of prayer, and from my descendants, our Lord, and accept my supplication. Our Lord, forgive me and my parents and the believers the day the account is established. And never think that Allah is unaware of what the wrongdoers do. He only delays them for a day when eyes will stare.
Okay, verse number. That's it. That's it. Finish. Tata. The only thing that we now know is that Ishmael somehow become the son of Abraham and Jacob has been removed. All right, let's go forward. Chapter number 73, according to the revelation of the Quran, is chapter number 21. Let's read verse number 51 all the way to 71. And please don't mind, the verses are small. Don't worry.
Yeah, I've read this before. This is a good one. All right. Are you going to stop me at any point or just whatever?
I will say stop.
Okay, got it. And we had certainly given Ibrahim his sound judgment before, and we were of him well knowing. Then he said to his father and his people, what are these statues to which you are devoted? They said, we found our fathers worshippers of them. He said, you were certainly, you and your fathers, in manifest error. They said, have you come to us with truth, or are you of those who jest? He said, no, rather your Lord is the Lord of heaven, of the heavens and the earth, who created them. And I to that am of those who testify. And I swear, and by Allah, I will surely plan against your idols after you have turned and gone away. So he made them into fragments, except a large one among them, that they might return to it.
Stop.
So they said,
Stop. So suddenly we have read two accounts, which is being a fight between Abraham and his father. Either father started or Abraham started or whatever started. But somehow he left in both accounts, left the city. This time around, he is not leaving the city. He is following Muhammad's motto of destroying the temple and their idols. Now, Abraham is a fighting prophet. Somehow, Abraham right now is a fighter prophet. Do you see the difference? And then now Abraham is going to lie. Read the next verse. He destroyed the idols and now he's going to lie.
Yeah, I'll just read this one. They said, who has done this to our gods? Indeed, he is of the wrongdoers. They said, we heard a young man mention them who is called Ibrahim. They said, then bring him before the eyes of the people.
Stop. Let's go back. Young man. Young man. Okay. How many times did we read before that he is old and barren?
Many times.
Okay. 3 times. Now suddenly Abraham was made a prophet when he was young. Scroll up a little. Let's look at the Arabic. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Arabic here.
Okay. Now, click on it.
Fateh, right?
You know what kind of a young he is?
This is like a really young.
He's like you, teenager.
Yeah.
He's in his youth.
فتى
Suddenly, Abraham is young, teenage young. So please, Allah, tell me, did you made him a prophet when he was old and his wife was barren and wife was old, or did you made him a prophet when he was young?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what they say is that it is not the young man, it is a young man who told about Ibrahim in the tafsir.
Oh, so they say that it was a young man who was talking about Ibrahim.
So that's what you will see in the tafsir. Anyhow, scroll next.
Okay, he's going to testify. All right. They said, "Have you done this to our gods, O Ibrahim?" He said, "Rather this, the largest of them did it. So ask them if they should be able to speak."
So Abraham is now saying, telling a lie. I didn't do that. Your biggest idol did that.
So they returned to blaming themselves and said, "Indeed, you are the wrongdoers."
Okay.
Then they reversed themselves. "You have already known that these do not speak." He said, "Then do you worship instead of Allah that which does not benefit you at all or harm you?"
I have a question here. Does Allah speak? Has Allah spoken
Um,
to anybody?
Not as far as we're aware.
Okay. So all of the people, even if they start worshipping Allah, Allah won't even speak to them anyways. So what's the purpose of saying this statement that it do not speak?
That's because it's in the Talmud.
Such an Islamophobe guy, man. You are a Jew. You're bringing Talmud again and again, Mr.
Muhammad.
Jew.
Muhammad wanted to be a Jew, I'm convinced.
Okay. No, Muhammad did not want it to be a Jew. He wanted Jews to fight with him, but he was not able to convince them. But that's not the point here. The point here is this is so silly. How can
It
this
is.
be from God? Anyhow, next verse.
Oof.
Oof to you.
Oof to you, and to what you worship instead of Allah. Then will you not use reason? They said, "Burn him and support
Yes!
your gods
Yes, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn him. Okay.
if you are to act." This is important in the Talmud.
So now imagine he left suddenly, and here there was a huge story which came to us long time after. You see the problem here? This whole story is coming to us way after.
Yeah.
Okay. So they throw him in the fire and the fire became cold. MashaAllah.
Yeah. And they intended for him a plan, but we made them the greatest losers.
Next.
This is about Lot. Do you want to do Lot?
No.
Okay.
All right. So now we see Abraham did not leave. He was made to leave. In the first two stories, Abraham left. In this story, he had a fight. He destroyed their idols. They captured him, threw him in the fire. Fire became cold, and he was made to leave the city. Why is there such a contradiction in three different stories of one single Quran made by Allah?
Only an Islamophobe would see contradiction here.
Okay.
That's true.
In this story, we saw Ishmael. Let's read verse number 72.
Sorry.
72. 72.
All right. Again with Jacob. And we gave him Isaac and Jacob in addition, and all we made righteous.
Okay. We just read in the chapter number 72 by Revelation, which is the 14th chapter, verse number 39. Jacob was out of the picture. Suddenly, Jacob came back in the picture.
Yep.
You do understand what's happening? Okay. All right, let's go to chapter number 85. This is after the Hijrah. Verse chapter number 29. Revelation order is 85. Current order is 29. Let's read verse number 16 to 26. The same story in a different style.
16. All right. And Ibrahim, when he said to his people, "Worship Allah and fear him." No.
This is best for you. Did he actually said that, or did he destroy their idols?
Yes. You only worship besides Allah idols, and
So
you
basically,
produce
you worship Allah and you worship idols. Okay.
a falsehood. Indeed, those you worship besides Allah do not possess for you provision. So seek from Allah provision and worship Him and be grateful to Him.
So
To
in the
Him you will
last
be
chapter,
returned.
he was saying they don't even speak. Here, they don't even provide. So did Abraham said they don't speak, or did Abraham said they don't provide?
Um,
Next verse.
they don't
You can't
provide
answer anything.
words. Speak.
No, it's provision. Provision means food.
And if you deny, already nations before you have denied, and there is not upon the messenger except clear notification.
Next.
Have they not considered how Allah begins creation and then repeats it? Indeed,
Stupid, idiotic translation. The Arabic is avalam yara. Have they not seen? Yara, second word in the Arabic. Seen.
يروا
So have they not seen how Allah begins creation? No, we have not seen. The world was so hard to see at that time. We weren't even there. We were created at a certain point in time on the earth when the earth was formed, not when the earth was without form or void. We were created when the earth had a form. You stupid. How can we see when we weren't even there at that time? So in the translation, they changed the see into consider, which is not what the word of Allah is.
what does it mean by repeats it?
When Allah is going to kill everyone, then He will going to recreate you. There is a
Oh,
story.
okay.
You will read. You will see that. Read the next
Okay.
verse.
Indeed, for that Allah is easy. Say, travel through the land and observe how He began creation. Then Allah will produce the final creation. Indeed, Allah over all things is competent. He punishes whom He wills and has mercy upon whom He wills, and to Him you will be returned. Correct, but
So
not Allah.
the story that Muhammad is supposed to mention over there, which is not in the Quran, is that he asked Abraham, take a bird, cut him into pieces, and put his pieces in different parts of the mountain. So Abraham did that. And then he said to Abraham, call the bird, and the bird came in one piece. That's what Allah is saying, the second creation. Okay, next.
Okay. And you will not cause failure upon the earth or in the heaven, and you have not other than Allah any protector or any helper. And the ones who disbelieve in the signs of Allah and the meeting with Him, those have despaired of my mercy, and they will have a painful punishment. And the answer of His people was not but that they said, kill him or burn him. But Allah saved him from the fire. Indeed, in that are signs for people who believe.
How did Allah save him from the fire?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
Okay. Next verse.
And said, you have only taken other than Allah idols as affection among you in worldly fire. Then on the day of resurrection you will deny one another and curse one another, and your refuge will be the fire, and you will not have any helpers.
Did they take their idols beside Allah or other than Allah? We just read 7 verses before, beside Allah. Now we are reading other than Allah. That's why I was focused on beside Allah and I mentioned that. Okay, next verse.
Yes. And Lot believed him, said, indeed, I will emigrate to my Lord. Indeed, He is the exalted in might, the wise.
Are you immigrating to the Lord or are you immigrating to a particular city?
Neither, according to this translation. It's emigrate to the service of my Lord.
There is nothing called service. It's in the brackets.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Bracket. Okay, so now, next verse. Ishmael is gone.
Great. Ishmael's gone. And we gave to him Isaac and Jacob and placed in his descendants prophethood and scripture.
Okay,
we-
this verse is very important. This is the biblical verse from Genesis, chapter number 16, if I'm not mistaken, or 17.
Yeah.
that the prophethood and scripture are placed in Isaac and Jacob. You need to understand this very important point. If Jacob is the son of Isaac, Ishmael is cut off already, because if the scripture is placed in the descendants of Isaac and Jacob, Ishmael is the brother of Isaac. And if it is not mentioned in this verse, the prophethood is in the lineage of Isaac only according to Quran itself. Muhammad cannot be a prophet.
Yes. But it's funny because Muhammad's not even a descendant of Ishmael, anyways. So
That is what your fake Islamophobia statement is. All the Arabs are the descendant of Ishmael.
no.
The whole Arab is saying it. Are they lying?
Yes.
You are so silly. You young boy. You can't do that. Islamophobe. Don't bring Katura. There is no Katura in Quran. Okay. If you bring Katura, I will be very mad at you, because Quran does not talk about Katura
Oh,
and the sons
Abraham's
of
other
Katura.
wife. Yeah.
So if you think that it was the sons of Katura, rather the fourth son of Katura, then you are so wrong. Nobody accepts that narrative.
Nobody other than like scholarship.
Scholars are
Right.
wrong. They don't know.
Right.
They are Islamophobe. All right.
True.
Yeah.
Let's
Scholars are
go to
dumb.
chapter number 87 of the Quran. Chapter number
Where
87 by
you know what?
revelation.
You have a point. Where's the isnad chain for those scholars? They don't even have one.
None whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay, what you said what? I'm sorry.
Chapter number 87, which is Madni chapter, Surah Baqarah. Chapter number 2 by revelation, no, by current order. Let's read verse number 124 onward.
124. And when Ibrahim was tried by his Lord with words, come on, and he fulfilled them, said, "Indeed, I will make you a leader for the people." Said, "And of my descendants," said, "My covenant does not include the wrongdoers."
All right, so Abraham's descendant is, some of them is a wrongdoer. Who? Isaac or Jacob? Allah already said he is going to give the scriptures to his descendant of Isaac and Jacob. Now he is saying, I will only give the scriptures and the book to the righteous descendants of Isaac and Jacob, not to all of them.
Man, it really is no coincidence they put this as number 2, because this really does kind of solidify the whole Abraham and Ishmael thing. Okay. And when we made the house a place of return for the people and security, and take from the standing place of Ibrahim a place of prayer, and we charged Ibrahim and Ishmael, purify my house for those who perform tawaf, and those who are straying for worship, and those who are staying for worship, and those
So
who bow and prostrate.
now you have Ishmael in the picture as well. And supposedly Ishmael came to the house of Allah, and Abraham built it with Ishmael. And currently in Kaaba, in Medina, there is a small place, Hatim place, where it is called the place of Abraham, Makame Ibrahim, where there is a rock. In that rock, there is a hump or dump or whatever. You know, the hump in the rock, what do you call it? Like when you press the rock and the rock is soft and it creates a mark of a hump. What is it called in English? I'm
Like a
not saying it
carving?
right. Not carving. Carving, you do it. So let's say you have a soft clay
Impression.
impression. So there is a impression on it, and they say this is the foot of Abraham.
Oh.
It is right there in Kaaba. People go
It's
there
in the
and they
Kaaba?
in the Kaaba. It's called the Makame Ibrahim, the place of Abraham, where
Wait.
supposedly when Abraham built the Kaaba, this is the place where he performed the salah, the prayer, and his foot was pressed on the rock for generation and generations to see that he actually prayed. But that impression does not represent a foot. It's just a small dump. You know, not dump. Like, come on, I don't even have the English word. A
An
small,
impression, like a
but like
dimple.
impression
That's not
is
a thing.
like imprint. Like, but like it has a It has a dig, like when you're driving on a car and driving in a car, and the rod has a
A
dig thing,
pothole.
a pothole kind of a thing. So there's a small pothole style thing.
It's just a. It's just
Give
a
me a
dip.
second. Okay, give me a. So now you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. It's just an imprint.
So yeah, I need to make a small call. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like the Kaaba is like a tourist attraction. You know,
Footprint. Yeah.
the stars on the walk of the Hollywood Boulevard or whatever.
Right.
Stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You guys keep saying dent. You guys are so Islamophobic.
Because
Um,
the foot impression is
the
like
pothole seals it.
it's absolutely obvious that that's actually Abraham's foot.
Right. We've actually got like DNA from it, and it's Abraham. We've
Oh,
confirmed
for
it.
sure.
Yeah, a dent in the rock. A dent in it's not a footprint, Viger. Literally, you can't see it as a footprint. It's just a small dent on the rock. Thank you. Dent is the right
Oh,
word.
so wait. Oh, so it doesn't actually look like a footprint?
No, it's just a dent.
Expected guest, I need you to understand that what I said was a joke. I know it is not a tourist attraction. I'm aware only Muslims can go to the Kaaba. Thank you.
Yeah, and only Muslims
Nice.
can go to the Kaaba for a very particular reason. They don't want Westerners
I was-
getting touched.
I'll try to drop the jokes.
So it is
Not
just
dropping
a
them.
dent in the rock.
I'm not
okay.
dropping them.
That's
Yeah.
the Maqam Ibrahim, and you guys have to believe that it is the Ibrahim's foot which dented the rock.
True.
Well, he was a large man.
You shouldn't speak in pun. I beg your pardon. I can speak in pun. I will speak in pun.
Pun is
Ugh.
actually intended, FYI. So
Yes.
now, Ibrahim was really a big man. You need to understand. When he was doing
Yeah,
his
he was a
circumcision,
large
he
man.
did it. He did it with a axe. So he's supposed to be a big man. He did it with an axe. He did his circumcision with the axe. So he
Oh.
has to be a big man.
Oh man. Yes.
That's why
Don't
he was
you-
walking up the stone.
Nope.
He was so big that he dented the rock.
You don't remember when you said, Papa, it is time for circumcision. Please give me your finest cleaving axe that I might do the procedure. You don't remember that? I remember it just like it was yesterday.
That's crazy.
You were there.
I'm so sorry.
I was
I'm
there.
sorry. You have that memory.
Yeah, I
All right.
know.
Pretty.
Let's continue. We have a lot of verses to finish. We are already over 2 hours, and we have a lot of things to work about Ibrahim. All right. Next.
Persuasion. Okay. Expected guest, please just come up and talk to us. You don't make any sense in the comment section.
Any guests who wanna come, they can come. We can finish the rest later if you are coming in. We already
Yep.
spent 2 hours into this. But anyhow, next verse.
Next verse. Yep. And mention when Abraham said, My Lord, make this a secure city and provide its people with fruits. Whoever of them believes in Allah and the last day. Said, Whoever disbelieves, I will grant him enjoyment for a little. Then I will force him to the punishment of the fire. And
Okay, now
wretched
tell me
the
this
destination.
important thing. Which fruits grow in Kaaba?
The
Apple?
I'm not
Oranges?
gonna-
Mangoes? Bananas? Grapes? Which fruit grows in Makkah?
The fruit of Ibrahim's foot.
The only thing that you can see in Makkah is dates. It's a freaking desert. There is no water source to give water, and the land is not soil. It is filled with sand. Nothing grows. But Abraham said that. Allah said, okay, if you're a believer, you'll get fruits. Mine. Next.
Yeah. Where in here does he talk about a city? Where he's at? Anyways, whatever. Yes. And when Ibrahim was raising the foundations of the house, and Ishmael, our Lord, accept from us. Indeed, you are the hearing, the knowing.
Okay, tell me, already the house is built and the place of Abraham is mentioned. Why is Allah going in reverse order? You know, it's like the X-Men from the future past or something.
Days of Future
Dude,
Past.
tell us in the correct order. You said something. House is already built. The place of Abraham is built. He's offering already prayer. Now you are telling us that he was building the foundation.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he left
Alright.
his kids back in the valley, and then he completed it before he started the foundation. It's really simple, and that's when you left the footprint.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's read next verse.
Next verse. Our Lord, and make us Muslims to you, and from our descendants a Muslim nation to you. And show us our rights and accept our repentance. Indeed, you are the accepting of repentance, the merciful.
Alright. So scroll up a little. I need to see the Arabic. Thank you so very much. Now, here we have
Mashallah.
you know, you can see manasik, right? You cannot see it. 1, 2, 3. On the from the left side, third word. Click on it.
مناسكنا.
Muslims already say that when you go to Makkah, all of those pagan rituals that you perform are the manasik Hajj, which have been given by Abraham. This is the verse that they use. When they are circumambulating the Kaaba, when they are running between the Safa and Marwa, when they are sacrificing a lamb, when they are throwing stone in the Kaaba from the three pillars on the three pillars, they are using this verse that this is the manasik that manasik Hajj which Abraham performed. Hence, we are performing the same actions.
Mm,
All right,
love it.
FYI. But in the Quran, you have no mention that this is what Abraham was doing. It's just say manasik. Next.
Our Lord, and send among them a messenger from themselves who will recite to them your verses and teach them the book and wisdom and purify them. Indeed, you are the exalted in might, the wise.
Okay, so now Abraham is praying that from his descendant there should be a messenger who should come, which will have the book. But we already seen Allah already gave the glad tidings to Isaac and Jacob that your descendants will have the scriptures and the book. Muhammad is now introducing himself that he is from Abraham and Abraham prayed for him and about him. All right, next.
Next, sorry, my eye just started hurting. And who would be averse to the religion of Ibrahim except one who makes a fool of himself? And we had chosen him in this world, and indeed he in the hereafter will be among the righteous.
So here once again it says Millat Ibrahim, not the Deen Ibrahim. Yet they are translating it as the religion of Ibrahim. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth word from the right side.
ملتي.
We already seen it in the past. Millat Ibrahim is the descendants of Abraham. Right now they are translating it as religion. By the way, can you tell me which religion God gave in the Bible to Abraham?
Which religion he gave to him?
Hmm.
Oh, I think it was Tawheed. Personally, I don't remember though.
In the Bible?
Yeah, I mean, not the one you have though. That's been corrupted.
Ah, that okay. Not the one that I have. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. But he in the Quran he was given what?
The religion.
Hanifa, religion of Hanifa.
Yeah, Hanifa.
The religion of Hanifa, and that is the religion who worship pillars. FYI. All right, next verse.
When his Lord said to him, "Submit," he said, "I have submitted to the Lord of the worlds."
Okay, you understand this verse, right? Next.
Yes. And Abraham instructed his sons and Jacob. O my
Huh?
sons. Indeed, Allah has chosen for you this religion, so do not die except while you are Muslims. It's
Okay.
encouraging.
Okay. Next.
So maybe, what if this verse is implying that Jacob's not one of his sons?
Click
Because
on the
he's,
word by word translation.
where's that at?
Just click on the word, each word
Just,
one by one.
yeah. And enjoined Ibrahim his sons and Yaqub.
Sons and Yaqub.
So either he thinks that Jacob is his son and he's just including him as a son and is saying in Jacob, or he doesn't think he's a son at all.
So who is he then? His son from another mother who isn't the wife because he was given to him. Jacob was never given to Isaac.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, it's not
Forward.
immediately apparent in the Quran.
Next.
All right. Or were you witnesses when death approached?
Okay, you are cutting off. You cut off.
I cut out.
Again.
Yeah. Or were you witnesses when death approached Jacob, when he said to his sons, "What will you worship after me?" They said, "We will worship your God and the God of your fathers, Ibrahim and Ishmael and Isaac, one God, and we are Muslims to him."
Okay. So Jacob is dying. When he said to his sons, how many sons Jacob had in Quran?
12.
Where can I find
In
this
the
verse?
Quran. In the Quran. I have no idea.
Yeah, no idea.
Okay. Now Muhammad is in Makkah talking to Jews, and for the very first time, you have the first verse which says something in accordance to the biblical account of who Jacob is.
Yeah.
Read this verse again.
Or were you witnesses when death approached Jacob, when he said to his sons, "What will you worship after me?" They said, "We will worship your God and the God of your fathers, Ibrahim and Ishmael and Isaac, one God." That last part's not really like there, but and we are
God
Muslim.
of your fathers.
Yep.
How many fathers does Jacob have?
3.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do?
How many fathers do you have? So take that.
So here the translation should be 4 fathers.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Yep. Verse 134. That was a nation which has passed on. It will have what it earned, and you will have what you have earned, and you will not be asked about what they used to do.
All right, so when you're reading the English, leave the Arabic over there as well. Next verse.
Oh, sorry,
Very
yeah.
important.
Will do. They say, "Be Jews or Christians, you will be guided. Say rather the religion of Ibrahim, inclining towards truth." And he
All
was
right, so
not.
I asked you previously, what was the religion of Abraham? You did not answer. I'm asking you again. How does Abraham know about the Jew or Christian when the tribe of Judah has not even established?
Beats me. Beats the heck out of me. Wait, hang on. Okay. First of all, I'm assuming they are the respective Jews and Christians. Jews do not say be Jews. That is not, like, Jews do not evangelize for Judaism. They didn't back then either.
It says be Jew or Christian. You will be guided.
Like, Christians I can understand. Like, the Christians do say be Christians. But Jews don't say that. You can't be a Jew.
You can actually say forget be. You can say You can be Jew or Christian. You will be guided. So forget about evangelization. This verse is not about giving dawa. But
Oh,
the
okay. So
problem,
so
yeah.
you're saying that this is saying that you can only be like. So do you
This verse
think
is
that
saying
here
you
he's
can be
implying?
Jew or a Christian, you will be guided. But rather follow the religion of Abraham, inclining towards Hanifa. So don't be Jew or Christian. Follow the Hanifa religion means start worshipping the pillars. But they translate Hanifa as the truth. This is the Arabic. Hanifa again, the last word of the first line of Arabic. Click on it.
Last word right here.
Yeah.
حنيفا
Like I said, the writer of the Quran doesn't even know what Hanifa is. And that's a big problem.
Yeah. Hmm.
Next verse.
This still does not. I still think that he thought Christians were an ethnic group of people. Say, we have believed in Allah and what has been revealed to us, and what has been revealed to Ibrahim and Ishmael and Isaac and Jacob and the descendants, al Asbat, and what was given to Moses and Jesus, and what was given to the prophets from their Lord. We make no distinction between any of them, and we are Muslims to him.
All right. So they were all Muslims.
True that.
They were all Muslims.
You know?
They were all Muslim. Let's read all the way to verse number 140.
Okay. Here we go. So if they believe in the same as you believe in, then they have been guided. But if they turn away, they are only in dissension, and Allah will be sufficient for you against them, and He is the hearing, the knowing. The religion of Allah, and who is better than Allah in religion?
Okay,
And we
very
are worshippers of
stupid
Allah.
translation. Very stupid translation. Okay, scroll up. Click on the first word.
صبغة
What does it say?
Color,
Okay. Okay, go into the settings.
color of
Go into the
Allah.
translation. Go into the translation and get me Yusuf
Translate.
Ali. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down,
Oh, sorry. Wait,
scroll down. You're right. You were right there. You were right there.
I was
Scroll
right
down.
there.
Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down.
Oh, here it
Click
is.
on the translation. Get Yusuf Ali.
There.
Right above. Okay. Now read it.
The baptism of Allah.
Sibgha is always baptism. But what happened is that with the passage of time, they started to remove the word baptism. Now Muhammad is talking with Jews. He is talking with Jews of that particular time and Christians of that particular time. Allah gives baptism. Allah gets baptism.
Hmm.
Because there is a baptism of Allah, and who can baptize better than Allah?
Um. Yeah.
So
Baptism.
that
He even
so
capitalized it.
yeah, because that's the baptism of Allah. So basically, in reality, if you look at it, baptism was accepted and acknowledged practice by Allah, but Muslims intentionally removed that from the translations so that you would not know.
Has there ever been a sect of Muslims that do practice baptism?
No, because we don't even know right now. Because this practice was not taken forward, because they would say that this is the practice at the time of Abraham and his descendant till Jesus, but not at the time of Muhammad. Now they are accusing the baptism, they are mocking the baptism. Previously, they were acknowledging it, that it was the condition of Allah that was applied towards them. But now they have removed the word baptism. Who baptized Allah?
Me.
Damn,
John
man,
the
he is
Baptist.
such a
Excuse me. Yeah.
he's
Expected guest. Baptism is defined as full immersion. So baptizo is the word in Greek. It means immersion.
who's this guy?
Rantizo.
Who's this guy?
Rantizo is to sprinkle. The word baptism, it was transliterized into the Bible because that's just kind of a thing that you do for most religious practices, but it just means to immerse. I mean, that's one of the things that I would disagree on the Catholic Church with, but it's neither here nor there.
All right. So anyhow,
There
with
are
that
not
being
two
said,
definitions of baptism. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
okay. So there is some expected guest in your chat who is saying a lot of stuff.
No, this is your chat.
My chat. What is he
Yeah,
saying?
they keep telling you that you need to go onto a certain Dawa channel because these are the same people who always come in and want us to go onto other people's channels, but won't come argue themselves.
Yeah, the postmen.
Yeah.
Oh, the postman.
Oh, go
And
on Dawa Bengali. Go on Ali Dawa.
Okay.
Go on Orthodox
I'd
Muslim.
let
rather
me
not.
see who this guy is.
If
So
she's a
that
woman.
this account is created November 30th, 2025. Okay. So this
Huh.
is a channel which is that channel. Okay. Put user in timeout for 24 hours. Get lost.
Go to Mecca.
Kiss the black stone for 24 hours. Guys, moderators, if you see this kind of an account, which is like a recent created account, because this account was created just for these kind of stupidities, don't give them leverage to do such of thing because I was very focused on what I was showing, and I didn't know that this thing was happening. This spammer kind of idiots who are in the chat and they just create new accounts to come in, just send them to Makkah. Yeah, if there is an old account and he wants to talk to us, they are more than welcome. The link is there, they can come. But like these recent accounts that they create to come in just to spam, these idiots, send them to Makkah as soon as you see them. All right. Otherwise, if there is a senior person, a real person, no worries, we can answer him. I won't answer to this stupid. All right. So with that being said, yeah, it's a troll account. It was created like recently. It's like joined in November 30th, 2025. Today is the 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah. This account was created to do these kind of things where many people will he must be abusing as well because his old account must have been blocked by YouTube because of his abusive language and etc. etc. So rather let me just block him permanently. Why did I ban him? I did. He's blocked permanently. I don't care about these trolls. He's hidden. He can never come up now. He can come up on a StreamYard, yes, but he will never be able to message.
Until he makes another account.
And then I can block him again.
Yeah.
Amen.
All right, so
Hallelujah.
we have a lot to cover. So I think we can stop here. It's been over 2.5 hours. People must be tired.
Oh, it is
And there
9
is some
o'clock.
super chart I need to take. Voyagers, which is almost a 1 light day away now. Voyager is 1 light day away. Whenever we send a message to Voyager, we get a response after 48 hours. Not after 48 hours. Yes, 48 hours. 24 hours to go there and then 24 hours to come back. 1 light year away. And he's saying the story of Aladdin makes more sense than imagine this Voyager from the light speed know what is happening here. Blackpink, thank you so very much for your super sticker. Appreciate it. And then Blackpink again gave a super sticker saying everything is generally.
Gnarly.
So like
What is gnarly?
gnarly means like messed up.
He
But
said
generally
gnarly,
in
not
a
gnarly.
not that's how it's pronounced.
What happened to the G?
It
It's
got
silent.
gnarled off.
Yeah. It's because English is
Man.
stupid.
So why do you even put a G when you don't have to pronounce the G?
I mean, there's plenty
That's
of
a
that kind of
great
stuff.
question.
The problem is that in Old English, there are a lot of holdovers from Old English. So I believe I think that the G was there for the reason of like separation of words, or it may have actually been pronounced, but it's just a holdover.
Okay. Blackpink now know more English than me. So
Hmm.
thank you, Blackpink, for your gnarly, which is gnarly. So this was the so-called story for the time being, because there are four more contradictions that I have to bring up, and the next story is going to be more funny. And I thought I will finish it in one stream. Unfortunately, I was not able to because there is so much about Ibrahim in the Quran.
So are we holding off Abraham and the Talmud for another week?
Unfortunately,
Okay.
because we have to finish this. Because how will people know what is happening in Talmud when they don't know what is happening in Quran? Because now
Well,
we are
that's
going to
the
go
yeah.
into the segment where what are the missing pieces of puzzle? Like for example, missing pieces of puzzle is the fire getting cold and Abraham getting into the fire and then being alive. That thing we only have in tafsir, and the Muslims acknowledge this tafsir until recently when they started saying these are Jewish accounts.
Oh,
But we
hey,
know that this is not Jewish account.
uh, Adam, Eucalyptus X9M is the same person that you already banned. They came back as their other account and they're commenting again. So,
Okay, ban the
yeah, just so
person.
you know. Once again, a person asking you to go to another stream as a post person just to come get
Voyager,
you to go to somebody else's stream.
Voyager, let me do that
Get
myself.
lost.
He is banned forever. You can bring all of your daddies and your daddies' daddies whenever you feel like bringing them. Okay? I have no issues that you can bring one daddy or 10 daddies. You can bring as many daddies as you want to. Okay? I am more than happy to talk with your daddies, but I am their granddaddy, so they need to respect and come here instead of me going somewhere. You know, you go to your granddaddy. So you
Mm.
have a daddy, and I am their daddy, so I am your granddaddy. So I don't go somewhere, they come here.
Yeah. Also, Sahir Susli, if you are still listening on our podcast, you are more than welcome to come up and have a debate. We are done with Abraham for the time being, so let's talk about Jesus.
Yeah, so anybody wants to come up, now is the time to come up. But at the same time, let me just tell you something. We haven't we haven't finished Ibrahim so far, but you have seen so many contradictions so far. Muslims who wants to bring up some contradiction in the Bible, they need to understand the very important point that when they point a finger, one single finger, three is pointed towards them. When we talk about the biblical account, these biblical accounts are written by multiple people, multiple authors at the same time, not by Allah Himself, not by God Himself. They are writing in the language of that time as the first eyewitness or secondary eyewitness accounts. There has to be a little bit of a difference. There has to be, because this is how humans works. When we talk about the Quran, this is written before the creation supposedly, and Allah is writing it. There shouldn't be a single difference. But the problem is the difference is so bad when described by one person. It is just so bad. If two people are writing the two accounts of Abraham meeting the people, and they say one is saying Abraham went to his tent and brought a roasted calf, and the other person said he called out for a roasted calf, that could make sense because two people are writing it from their accounts of how they perceived it, and that can totally make sense. But that does not make sense when one of them is saying it, the other isn't. Then when it is only one who's saying it, then it does not make any sense. That is the problem. Then it doesn't make sense. It only makes sense when these things are written by two different people. Or the most easiest conclusion is that the stater of the Quran forgot what he said 2 years ago and said a different account, because this is very possible.
Yep.
Where is the guy who was talking about Trinity? You know, when these guys talks about Trinity, when we open some different topics, you know why they do
Yeah.
that? They do that to change and divert the topic because they know there is a problem in the topic.
His
So
problem was the divinity of Christ, but
I am more than happy to talk about that
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
if they want to.
I think he's just gone.
I hope he's not gone, but yeah, he's definitely gone. I'm the only one on the stream right now. Yeah, he's gone, unfortunately. But the long and short of it is, you are more than welcome to go to Inspiring Philosophy or God Logic. They have great debates and videos about the incarnation of God and the divinity of Christ. So
No, like why can't he come now? They only want to divert the topic. That's it. You will
Yeah,
open
that's
a topic
always
about divinity of Christ and they will not come. At
yeah.
that
oh
time
yeah,
they will run away.
The stream specifically says what the topic is about, and then they come in and they say Jesus isn't God, and then they want to
but
divert the topic to something else, and then come up and debate when we're in the middle of a completely different topic. It's
they will
very ridiculous.
always come up and debate like the age of Aisha or like stuff like that. But when it comes to actual things of substance, they never hear a peep.
Because
One
the
of these
thing of
days,
substances is Quran, and we are defining that Allah of the Quran had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
You are destroying Quran right now. They want to avoid this topic.
I go back and forth from Satan wrote the Quran to it's inane babble to Jews to I don't know. But the best
It's
part is that it was revealed at a bunch of different times, so maybe it was different ones at different points.
nobody knows, and Allah knows best, supposedly.
Yes. Allah knows best.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, I think we can, if nobody is coming in, we can close the stream
Yeah, sounds good.
for
all right.
now, and everybody can go and watch it, rewatch it, create the notes. I've already given all the data in the revelation order. Create notes when you're talking with Muslims. You need to know how Abraham is perceived by Muhammad in different times and how Ishmael was introduced much later. This is
Mm.
very important. How the scripture is supposed to be with Isaac and Jacob only. And yet you now have Ishmael. And the prophethood is in Isaac and Jacob's line. And then he added Ishmael as well in it later. Very crazy. Know their scriptures to know that even if you say that Arabs are the descendant of Ishmael, still doesn't make sense. It still does not make sense.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So with that being said, what do you think, Chase? Did you get some more information than you had before?
I did. I have some. I have a little bit more looking to do into one or two things. But I mean, I have quite a bit to work with right now. You have given me some things to think about, though.
You now got some information based on the order things were revealed, which is a big thing because when we look at the Quran in the order it is revealed, things are very different in the perspective. Because when you read the story in the current order or story out of the context, you will get a very different thing. Because now we have to move the order in a way when Muhammad has more interaction with the Jews versus when Muhammad has less interaction with the Jews. Supposedly, that the story of Muhammad is true. And now, when you read this, you will realize how the theology changed with the passage of time.
Hmm.
And that is the revelation order, which I did not create it. These Islamic scholars created it. I'm not the one
Is
who did that.
is there I'm sure there are plenty of resources online to read the Quran in its revelation order, but
Yeah, you can go to,
is
there you go. There's the website. This is my website as well. And I have placed the revelation order over there as well.
sweet.
We have Krazy, crazy with a K. He said, Dear Adam Seeker, God bless you a lot for your work. That's why they will never open their Quran. They use all the verses of the Bible and then say it is corrupted. Absolutely. They don't have anything to stand on. They don't have anything to stand on. That's the problem. They literally have nothing to stand on. All right, guys, with that being said, thank you, everyone. Chase, Andrew, last words.
Read your Qurans, guys. It's gonna tell you a lot, and you'll know you need to go back to the Bible.
Absolutely. Chase.
As a wise man once said, stay away from Islam.
Do not be a full-blown Muslim, okay? Otherwise, full-blown will blow you up. Take care. Allahu Asghar wa Yeshua Akbarul Azim. God bless you all.